When faced with situations while out in public where there are signs of obvious child abuse, the ways in which humans react can be varied. Some choose to move on with their lives, not wanting to place themselves in the middle of another family's business. Others feel they have no other alternative but to act. Those in the latter category will sometimes have to come up with creative workarounds in order to make the situation right. Fate placed Orlando, Florida waitress Flavane Carvalho in this exact position on New Year's Day 2021. Flavane was not scheduled to work at the small restaurant where she was employed that day, but by chance, another employee had called in sick. The whole of the day had been very busy and proceeded without incident. But by the end of the day, the Mrs. Potato restaurant was only partially filled. One of the tables still in use was occupied by a family of 4, 2 adults and 2 children, an 11-year-old boy and a 4-year-old girl. Flavane, who was not assigned to the table, noticed a number of off-putting occurrences while taking the family's order. The heroic waitress immediately did her due diligence to make sure the boy was okay. She hastily created a small sign to silently ask if he was okay and if he needed help, and placed it in a manner that he could only see.
Orlando Police 911, this is Fahad on the recorded line. What's the address of your emergency?
It's 4550 South Kirkman Road.
4550 South Kirkman Road?
Yes.
All right, do you need the police or the paramedics there?
I don't know. I need you. I don't know what to do. I'm a manager of a restaurant, and we have some customers here with 2 kids. One of the kids is with a lot of bruises on his arms and on his face.
Okay.
And the parent is not done giving food for him, but is giving to the another kid that are with them. And the one is so quiet, and I asked him on a paper if he needs help. And first he turned his head saying that no, but he keep looking at me, and I write in another paper if he needs help again. And he make me a sign that yes, he needs help. So I don't know what to do.
Okay, so are they at the restaurant right now?
Yes.
Okay, what's the name of the place?
It's Mrs. Potato Restaurant.
Mrs. Potato Restaurant?
Mrs. Potato, uh-huh.
All right, and the family that's there, is it, how old is the child, first of all? How old does he look to you?
About 8 years old. It's a couple with 2 kids, a little girl and the boy. The boy is the one that our parents is in trouble. I'm super concerned, and I don't know what to do. Can you give me some advice what I can do?
Well, I can send the police over there. You're just gonna. The only thing is they have to be there. The police has to be able to see them when they get there, so they can talk to the child. It's the only thing we can say. What's your name?
Oh, my name is Flaviani.
Flavioni?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and what's a good phone number to reach you?
407. Qual que é o telefone daqui? 290. Just a second. 407. Just a second. I need to confirm. I'm so nervous right now.
Okay.
Okay. They are about to leave in about 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay, hold on.
Mas o público já está fechado. Não, mas aqui fora... Não. Localiza quem está perto.
Okay. All right, Fabiani, I'm going to go ahead and send the police over to you. We're asking everybody that's meeting with the officers if you've had the flu, any flu-like symptoms or had contact with somebody that has recently.
No.
Okay. Also, how many people did you say were there in total again? I'm sorry?
It's a family of 4, 2 kids and 2 adults. One
Family
kid
of 4,
about...
so 2 kids and 2 adults?
Yes.
Okay. And the other kids are being treated fairly from what it looks like?
I'm sorry?
The other kids look like they're being treated fairly?
No, just the boy, it's with bruises and he's not eating. The others are eating. And when we get their orders, we ask what the boy is going to eat. And the father, the man said, no, he's not going to eat anything. He's going to have his dinner at home. And the 3 is eating, and the boy eats separate from them, and they give anything to him.
Okay. All right. Well, just keep an eye on them. Of course, you can't stop them from leaving or anything, but I will let the police will come out there as soon as possible. Just call us back if anything changes before they leave. Just to confirm, also, do you see any weapons on anybody?
No.
Okay. Did you ever see him being assaulted in any way or anything like that, or no?
No.
Okay, got it. All right, no problem. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
When police arrived, they questioned the boy and the adults separately. Both Wilson and his wife Kristen Swan were arrested on site. For his part, Timothy Wilson II has been charged with multiple counts of child abuse. As this is a new case, no trial has taken place as of the date of this video. As it turns out, this was not new behavior for Wilson. After the arrest, police spoke with his previous wife, Amanda Powell, who described their relationship as volatile. Based on her claims, Powell ended their marriage after just 1 year due to physical abuse that he allegedly committed against her sons, both from a previous relationship. It's been reported that Wilson was possibly abusive towards his ex-wife as well. As the information stands currently, the 4-year-old girl also with the family inside the restaurant did not show signs of abuse and had not confessed to having been a victim. This is believed to be due to the fact that she is the biological daughter of Timothy Wilson II, as his history of malevolence has been supposedly directed only at his line of stepchildren. The biological father of the 11-year-old survivor, Keith Lewis, was split from Kristen Swan before their son was born. He has stated that he was not allowed to be in his son's life for 6 years due to the tumultuous relationship between the 2 adults. Keith Lewis is now seeking full custody of his son, a case that is also in the process of being resolved. A young woman called 911 and reported that a man was attempting to break into her Ohio home. Police responded to the scene, and 2 officers were shot during the incident in January 2021.
911, where's your emergency?
Hi, can you check my location?
Do you know where you are?
I'm on Summit Street.
You're on Summit Street?
Yeah, by the Kent State building.
Wait, are you? Okay, ma'am, are you on campus or at a house?
No, I'm in an apartment. I was on babysitting.
Okay. I need to transfer to the city of Kent. Okay, if you're in an apartment, stay on the phone with me. Do not hang up. Okay.
Okay.
911. What is the address of your emergency?
Check my location, please. He's trying to get in.
Okay, what's your address?
This is Kent State. All she can tell me is she's in an apartment on Summit Street. She's not sure her address.
Okay. Somebody's trying to get in?
What'd you say?
You said somebody's trying to get in? See what? Ma'am, are you able to tell me where you are?
East 96 East Summit Street.
East Summit Street, what was the numbers? Ma'am, are you able to give me your numbers again?
330-5413-17.
Rapid SOS is showing 1596 East Summit Street.
Yes. 1596?
Yeah, that's what Rapid SOS is showing.
Ma'am, who's trying to get in?
Please, thank you for waiting. Please help me.
200-250. I have an open 911 with a female whispering. I thought I heard her say someone's trying to get in. 1596 East Summit Street. Ma'am, what are you hearing?
In the house. He's in the house.
738, you're around 802.
Help me, please.
We've got officers on the way. I'm sorry, who did you say was trying to get in?
Please help me.
Is he in, or is he trying to get in?
Please help me. I tried to get out, but I couldn't.
You're trying to get out, but you can't?
I tried, but I'm at a cross space. Please get in. Please help.
Okay, is he holding you inside against your will?
Please.
He is? And what is your name, ma'am?
Please help me.
Okay. Ma'am, I have officers on the way. Give me the guy's name again. I could hear you a little better that time.
Yes, Dave.
Dave?
Yes.
Are there any weapons?
No.
I'm sorry, you faded out. Say that again.
I can't talk. Here's my name.
Okay. Just keep the line open, okay? Is he still in the room with you, Kenzaya? Negative. She whispers every now and then. Right now she's quiet. Kenzaya, is he still in there with you? Are you able to hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. The officers are there. Kenzaya, do you think you're able to get to the front door at all? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Is he in the garage? Are you guys downstairs or upstairs?
Downstairs in the bathroom. Door's locked.
You're in the bathroom? Is he downstairs as well?
Yes.
Is he downstairs?
The police is here. They're here.
234 checkup. Copy. Shots fired. 200 calling 96 traffic. Copy. We need everyone. Ma'am, are you there? Are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay.
Crystal, Matt hasn't answered yet.
Thank you.
I want you to stay put until I tell you, okay?
I am. I'm not going anywhere. Oh my God.
300, you copy for 1400.
The Kent Police Department responded to the home in the 1500 block of East Summit Street near Loop Road in Kent, Ohio at approximately 8 a.m. Two responding officers were reportedly immediately attacked by the 40-year-old suspect, Dante Dixon of Cleveland Heights, who was armed with a handgun. An investigation conducted after the ordeal discovered that the young woman who called 911 was a 14-year-old babysitter who had been in the home with a 1-year-old child. Dixon was reportedly known by a resident who was not home at the time, but his intentions upon arriving at the home remain unknown to the public. Officer Lenny Kunka, a 5-year veteran of Kent Police Force, was shot in the hand, and Officer Kyle Auckland, who had been with the force for 7 years, was shot in the chest. Dixon, who had been shot in the abdomen during the ordeal, still tried to fight and resist arrest but was eventually detained by multiple officers. Dixon, who allegedly has an extensive criminal history, underwent surgery on his abdomen before being placed under arrest and charged with aggravated burglary and felonious assault on police officers. He was booked into Portage County Jail under a $1 million bond. Officer Auckland owes his life to his bulletproof vest, and while the extent of the injuries to Officer Kunka's hand is not yet known, both police officers were released from the hospital as well. These officers selflessly put themselves in harm's way to protect 2 innocent children from a gunman. The Kent police said in a statement, "We could not be more proud of these courageous and heroic officers, Officer Lenny Kunka and Officer Kyle Auckland." In January 2021, Martha Hadjian's husband, Jimmy, called 911, saying that his wife had asked him to call 911 because her son threatened her. She was stabbed moments before the police could stop him.
Asking 911, where's your emergency?
The street that Encore is on. The street, I don't know the name of the street.
Okay, what's going on?
My wife just called me telling me to call 911. I'm heading that way now. I don't know what's going on. She said, call 911. She needs them to pull her car over.
Okay, I want you to stop. Stop for 1 second. What do you mean by Encore? Do you mean downtown?
No, it's the Encore over here by the skate rink.
Oh, Lotus Lane, okay.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
and you're...
She needs them to pull her car over because I don't know if somebody...
I got you. Okay, already stay on the phone with me, okay? How did she tell you to call 911?
She just text 911. I was leaving work, and then I called, and she just screaming she needed me to call 911.
Okay.
So I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to find my wife.
Alrighty. Hold on 1 second.
My card number is, that's the license
What
plate.
kind of car does she drive?
A Ford Fusion. Black Fusion.
Black Ford Fusion. And she was saying she needs somebody to pull her over.
Yes, pull the car over. Pull the car over.
It's just going to be in that area. I don't have an exact location. Which way was she driving? Do you know?
I don't know. I don't know anything. She just said, telling me to call 911.
Okay,
Yes,
tell me the license plate again.
Yes,
And you don't know which way she was going?
I don't. She just said it's going far that way. It's going to probably be going through Hudson, I imagine, going around that way. I don't know.
Okay, so listen, the Encore, she told you that she was by Encore on Lotus Lane?
Yes, going down that street towards her cousin.
And she said that you don't know if she's going towards Hudson or back into town?
I don't know. Probably out that way.
Okay, what's your name?
My name is Jimmy.
Jimmy what?
Hagen.
And what's her name?
Martha Hagen.
H-A-G?
E-O-N.
E-O-N, okay.
Probably had her son with her. Her son's acting crazy or something. I don't know what's going on. I need to find my wife.
Okay, we're going to find her. Listen, what is her son's name?
Alex.
Okay, son is Alex. How old is he?
26, 7, 8, somewhere in there.
So late 20s? Mid to late 20s?
Yeah.
Okay, is he white, black, or Hispanic?
Hispanic.
Hispanic male?
Yeah.
Okay. And what about Martha? Is she white, black, or Hispanic?
Hispanic.
When did you last see Martha?
Before I went to work.
And when was that?
I went to work
This
at
afternoon?
11. I went to work at 11 this morning.
Okay.
And I just got off.
Listen to me. Why would she be on Lotus? What is that direction that she would be going to?
I don't know.
Yes, I've got him. No, not with her. No, hang on, Jimmy. He's saying she texted him 911. He called her phone. She was screaming that she needed help and they needed to pull her over in that area. But we don't know which direction. Okay, what are you driving?
I'm in my black Dakota right now. See what's going on there.
Is that a Dodge Dakota truck?
Hold on, it looks like... No, that's not it.
So you're in a black Dodge Dakota?
Dodge Dakota.
Okay.
Dodge Dakota truck.
Alrighty, well, we've got officers out. If she calls you back, I need you to call me. What's her phone number? All right, if you hear from her, I need you to call us, okay, and let us know what she's saying. We're going to try to make contact with her, and we're out looking, okay?
Okay, all right. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Hello, 911. What now?
They're at Lucky's.
They're at Lucky's? They're
Yes.
at Lucky's? Never mind, Paula. Wait, Hudson or Lucky's on the loop?
On the loop by the skate
Never
ramp.
mind. They're at Lucky's. Okay, why do you need them to come to Lucky's now? Is she not okay?
He's going crazy. Her son is going crazy. I need to get my wife out of that car. Please.
Sir, they're on the way. I'm sending them no matter what, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
They're out with them right now, okay?
At 10:30 p.m., Lufkin police officers arrived at Lucky's Valero North John Reddit Drive. Upon arrival, Alejandro Sanabria, 26 years old, allegedly stabbed his 48-year-old mother, Martha Hadjian, and critically injured her. According to officials, Hadjian had been with Sanabria when he had a manic episode due to his mental disorder, bipolar. Hadjian allegedly attempted to keep Sanabria from his partner during the episode, as she was pregnant with his child, her grandchild. As his behavior worsened, she contacted her husband via text message and asked him to call 911 and get them to pull over her car. In Jimmy's first call to the authorities, he was not sure exactly where they were, but he gave her car registration and details to them so that they could search for her. He then called back minutes later and told 911 that Hadjian had texted again and told them that they were at Lucky's Valero. Before the police arrived, surveillance footage showed the two of them waiting in line behind other customers. He's wearing yellow, and she is wearing black. Sanabria wraps his arm around her neck, and she is visibly afraid. He is then seen looking towards the door before pulling a knife out of his pocket. Police were moments too late to stop him from stabbing her fatally. In the body cam worn by one of the respondents, it is seen that it took 4 officers to wrestle him to the ground in the store and eventually managed to rip away the knife. Officer Gerardo Salinas, age 29, was also injured during the ordeal and suffered a punctured lung. While being taken into custody, Sanabria can be seen covered in blood and slurring as he is taken to the car.
What's the knife? He got a knife! He grab the knife, Scotty! He got me!
I got
Grab the knife!
I got it! Get the...
Somebody get the knife! I got it!
Before I tell you, don't. All right, King. That King, run this well. We don't give a shit. Anybody.
Jump in.
Hadjian died several days later after being taken off life support. Officer Gerardo Salinas survived, and doctors said that he would recover. Sanabria was charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon against a public servant, loading him with a $5 million bond, and charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon with a $1 million bond, saddling him with $6 million in total. As of April 2021, he remains at the Angelina County Jail. The case is still undergoing investigation. On July 29, 2019, Jasmine Perkins called 911 and told them repeatedly that she was dying. The 25-year-old had just been shot by the son of Florida Circuit Judge Barbara Hobbs.
What's your address? Street. Can you repeat your address for me? 1021 West 2nd Street. What the closest cross street or intersection? What's going on? Dying for what? I'm dying. Huh? A gunshot? Gunshot. Okay. Can you verify your phone number in case we get disconnected? 617. 699. Okay. How many times were you shot? Twice? Where were you shot at? Huh? Okay, I'm gonna get help to you, okay? Okay, I'm getting help to you. Just stay on the phone with me, okay? I'm dying. Just stay on the phone with me, okay? Okay, how long did this happen? Stay on the phone with me, okay? Stay on the phone with me. I'm dying. Okay? I'm dying. Who's the person that's yelling? I'm dying. Huh? Man. I'm dying. Okay, stay on the phone. Stay on the phone with me, okay? Okay, stay on the phone with me, okay? Okay, how old are you? How old are you? How old are you, ma'am? Ma'am, who shot you? Who shot you? Who shot you? Hello? Hello? Hello?
She was standing close to the door when Justin Haynes fired 2 shots at the lock. One bullet went through her hand, grazed the top of her left thigh, and passed through her right leg before it finally lodged into the wall behind her. Her dog, Samson, was hit by a bit of shrapnel. When Tallahassee police arrived, it took the judge's son 2.5 minutes to open the door. His 3-year-old son and the victim were in the living room. Jasmine was taken to hospital. In the ambulance, she told the police officer that Haynes shot her through the door after they had gotten into an argument. The 31-year-old shooter was read his Miranda rights and taken to be interviewed at Tallahassee Police Department. On hearing that her son and grandson were in the police custody, Judge Barbara Hobbs arrived soon after and asked the commander, who she knew, to see her son. But because Haynes wasn't a child, the only way she could see him was as his lawyer. So, the judge stated that she was her son's lawyer and was present during his police interviews. With his mother by his side, the suspect told investigators that he unintentionally shot Ms. Perkins while defending himself and his son against Ms. Perkins' pit bull. The dog had bitten him on his left thigh, but it wasn't a serious injury. There were also no claw marks on the door where the dog had tried to get at him as he claimed. During their search of the residence, police recovered fired 7 62mm cartridge cases, an AK-47 rifle, and a Glock handgun which wasn't used in the incident. 2 butter knives and a screwdriver lay on the floor, and there were marks on the door frame where they had been used to try to pry the door open. There were large amounts of blood inside the door, blood on the walls, and spattered on a mattress and blankets. Police conclude that his reason for shooting through the door was to gain entry, not protect himself against the dog. Evidence matched the victim's story. Haynes had been drinking and punched the wall in anger. She then locked herself and her pet in the bathroom and tried to secure the door. On the other side, Haynes demanded to be let in before retrieving his AK-47 and firing 2 shots at the door's handle. One of the shots hit Ms. Perkins, who then called 911 from her cell phone. The judge's son then got into the room, snatched the phone from Perkins, and ended the call. He then carried her into the living room, where the victim claimed he started pacing back and forth with his hands on his head, saying he's going to jail. Then the police arrived. Haynes was charged with second-degree murder with a weapon, shooting at and into a building, and attempted animal cruelty, but petitioned to seek immunity from prosecution under Stand Your Ground laws. However, this was denied in May 2021. His mother, Judge Hobbs, was accused of improper behavior for acting as her son's lawyer after his arrest. After a Judicial Qualification Commission complaint and trial, she was acquitted of arranging unmonitored and unrecorded contact with her son while he was in custody, but was deemed guilty of representing her son in his interrogations. In July 2021, it was reported that the judge did not oppose the recommended 60-day unpaid suspension and public reprimand for representing her son. Haynes is currently out on bail, and his trial is pending. A 6-year-old from Old Colwyn, Conwy County in Wales, has been hailed as a hero after saving her mom's life. The little girl, B, called 999 in February 2021 after her mom had collapsed.
What's the address of the emergency? Hello?
Can you just get someone to come here and check my mummy, please?
Okay, what's your address?
I don't know what her address is.
You don't know what your address is? Okay. Is Mummy there?
Yes, she's on the floor.
She's on the floor. Okay, is she awake?
No, I don't know what she's doing. I can tell she's not sleeping because she snores.
She's snoring, is she?
She's not snoring, so I don't know what's happening.
Okay, don't worry. What's your name?
My name's B.
B?
Yeah.
Yeah, and how old are you?
I'm 6.
You're 6. Okay, well, you're doing very well. Do you know what street you live on?
No.
No.
But I do live in 3 house.
You live in number 3?
Yes.
Number 3. Do you know in what town you live in?
No, I don't know what house I live in.
You're not sure? Okay, do you know if there's any letters about? Can you see any letters? Do you know where Mummy keeps letters?
But I just need someone to come and save her.
I know, we're just trying to find exactly where you are, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
On the phone for me, B, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So is it definitely number 3?
Yeah, just knock on the door.
Yes. Okay, and is it...
The doorbell's inside, I don't want strangers coming in.
No, that's okay, don't worry. So is it... Does that sound right?
Can you just go into because I think I live there. And I don't know if my door's locked or not.
You don't know if the door's locked. Okay, well, don't worry, because someone's going to be there to help you as soon as they can, okay?
Okay.
Okay, stay on the phone with me.
Who's going to be here?
So an ambulance is going to be there with you to help you and Mummy, okay?
Well, Hamid, if it's not them and it's just the stranger.
Then I'm going to wait on the phone with you and I'll let you know, okay? So
okay.
We won't answer the door to any strangers, don't worry.
Hello?
39-year-old Lucy Williams and her daughter B were playing games together when Lucy suffered severe chest pain, something that had happened to the mother before. The 6-year-old used her mom's phone with her thumbprint while she was on the floor after collapsing. But she couldn't find the right number for emergency services, so she decided to use the landline instead. Thankfully, this helped the dispatcher find their address. When the responders arrived, they took B to her father's house while her mother went to the hospital. The dispatcher, 23-year-old Katie Williams, had been a call handler for 2 years but said she felt a little bit more pressure given the caller's age. She was especially impressed by the little girl's concern for stranger danger. The Welsh Ambulance Service was so impressed with B, they have awarded her a commendation certificate for her bravery. The dangers of fraternity hazing are in the spotlight once again after Bowling Green State University student Stone Foltz' death. The 20-year-old's roommate found him face down in his apartment alone, following an alleged alcohol-fueled hazing incident. That's when they made this 911 call.
Floyd County 911, what is your emergency?
Hi, someone that we know is non-responsive. He drank alcohol, like a lot of alcohol, so.
Where is he at?
We're at.
How old is your friend?
He's 20.
20. Okay. And what's he doing right now?
He's laying down on his side.
And he's
His face is really purple, and his pupils aren't responsive.
okay. Is he breathing?
Yeah, he's breathing, but it's really shallow.
And he's been drinking, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Is he taking anything else we need to know about?
No.
What's your name? Okay. Can we page it? Okay. Are you positive he's breathing?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Do
positive.
you see his chest rising up and down?
No, not right now.
Okay. And he's blue?
Yeah.
Okay, then there's a good chance he's not breathing. I want you to get down. Is he on the floor?
Yeah, he is.
Okay. Do you see his chest rising at all?
She said, does you see his chest rising? I don't see it rising, guys.
Okay. Do you know how to do CPR, or do you want me to walk you through it?
She said we have to do CPR. Oh, my...
Is there somebody else there that can do CPR?
No.
I can walk you guys through it.
Oh, my God.
Okay, listen to me. You need to help your friend. Calm down.
Okay. She said, I don't see his chest going up and down.
You do see it going up and down?
Flip him, please.
Do you see his chest?
Flip him. Oh, my God.
Is it rising
Oh,
or
my
not?
God. No.
Put someone else on the phone. Put someone else on the phone right now that will help him.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Okay.
His face is very purple.
Okay,
and
let's do
fluid that's
CPR.
coming out.
Okay. You feel
someone's
comfortable
doing
with me?
CPR.
Someone is doing CPR right now?
Yes, they're trying. Yes, I'm
I can
sorry.
walk
I have
them
really
through
bad
it.
PTSD. I'm
Listen, calm
they're
down
trying
and
to
take a
push on
deep
his
breath.
chest.
Listen. Well, I'm going to help you. Do they know how to do CPR?
Okay. I think they're pushing. No.
Give the phone to the person doing CPR.
Hi, I'm sorry.
Who's doing CPR?
He's doing
Okay,
CPR.
put on speakerphone and let me talk to him. Do you know how to do CPR? Or do you need me to help you?
Roughly. I was in Boy Scouts a long time ago.
Okay, did you make sure he has nothing in his mouth that's causing him not to breathe?
No, he has nothing in his mouth.
Okay, did you tilt his head back and everything and make sure?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
did you start CPR?
Yeah.
Okay, you have the heel of one hand in the center of his breastbone and between his nipples, and you're pushing down hard?
Yep.
Okay, let's count. Ready? 1,
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Do you feel comfortable giving him 2 breaths, or do you want to keep the compression going?
Yeah.
Did you give him 2 rescue breaths?
Yes.
Okay, are you starting the compressions again?
Yep.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 19, 20, 21, 22. The girls need to go in another room. 23,
Hey, go to another room.
25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and do 2 rescue breaths again. Do you have anything back? Are you?
No, open the door. Someone's here.
Someone's there? Open the door for him. Keep doing CPR. 1,
right here.
2, 3, 4.
The ambulance is here.
The ambulance is there with you?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let you go. All right.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Yep.
On Thursday, March 4th, 2021, a sophomore at BGSU, Stone Fultz, texted his mom to say he had what was called a big little with the Pike fraternity, and he wasn't looking forward to it. His mother, Sherry Fultz, recounted this conversation. Fultz was pledging a fraternity after deciding not to the year before. At 9 p.m. that night, he was blindfolded and put in a basement by the Pi Kappa Alpha fraternity. The pledges were told they had to drink a bottle of alcohol before leaving. 90 minutes later, the frat members dropped him off at his apartment. Shortly after, around 11 p.m., his roommate found him and called 911. Fultz was rushed to the hospital and put on life support until he was declared brain dead 4 days later. Breaking their silence in an interview, his parents Corey and Sherry recalled being unsure about the fraternity. The Foltzes said 2 weeks before the incident, their son hadn't been allowed to leave to drive home to them until 2 a.m. Students at the university share the family's concerns. In a protest held just days after Foltz's death, they demanded that the Pike fraternity be permanently removed from the campus and for the administration to take responsibility for the death. Since the incident, Ohio lawmakers have introduced new legislation in the State House which directly relates to the alleged hazing to prevent future incidents. However, as tributes pour in for the 20-year-old, Gary and Ruth Bogenberger have expressed frustration that nothing has been done since their son, David's death. He died in 2012 as a result of alcohol poisoning in a hazing incident at the same fraternity but at Northern Illinois University. In their case, nearly 24 fraternity members were found guilty of misdemeanors. Shockingly, BGSU fraternities have already had 3 other incidents investigated. In 2008, there were misdemeanor criminal charges laid against 2 members for hitting pledges. Then, in 2017, allegations of hazing at a date party led to students being suspended. A year later, members were suspended for wearing offensive costumes. All this serves as proof that BGSU could have prevented Foltz's death. His family says they don't need condolences. They just want hazing to stop. The family also revealed that the 20-year-old had a blood alcohol level of 0.394 at the time of his death. In Ohio, 0.08 is considered legally drunk. Foltz's friend, who wanted to remain anonymous, has also expressed outrage.
He was a good friend of mine. He was one of the first buddies that I actually made here at BG. He was the first guy I talked to, and I would just say that he was one of the most lovable guys that I met. It didn't take long for me and him to start being friends. I want to say within like maybe the first 5 minutes of meeting him, I could just tell that this is one buddy that I never wanted to, lose at any point. But he was always laughing and just trying to make sure that people were smiling around him or laughing at him, even if it was at his own expense. But he just wanted to make sure everybody else in the world was happy. But I have a lot of friends who are in fraternities, and they join these business organizations and all of these student organizations with hopes of finding a future job or hopes of gaining something out of it, like a friendship or just a professional gain even. And it's crazy to me that they can allow this kind of like deathly and neglectful drinking to go on. And I think it's incredible to me that they try to hide themselves behind this organization.
Just over a month since the hazing incident, family attorney Rex Elliott says the autopsy report from Lucas County Coroner's Office has declared the death as accidental. Elliott says it doesn't impact anything on the criminal side. In the interim, the fraternity has been placed on suspension while law enforcement and Bowling Green State University officials investigate the situation. Regardless of the autopsy, Pike faces 6 violations of the Student Code of Conduct. Even after his tragic death, Stone Foltz has changed lives across the U.S. when he turned 16 and got his driver's license. He immediately signed up to be an organ donor. Since his passing, Foltz has saved multiple people through his donation. Although the official numbers can't be released, it's estimated at about 125 people. When a dispatcher answered Matthew J. Ponomarenko's call last month, she was shocked at his admission. The 31-year-old was at his home, 4700 block of Russell Avenue in Parma, Ohio, when he killed his 5-year-old son, Jax.
911, what's the address to your emergency? Oh, okay, and the phone number you're calling from with area code, please? And what's the problem? Tell me exactly what happened.
I just killed my son.
What do you mean you just killed your son?
I'm hearing voices.
Oh, okay. How old's your son?
6.
Where's your son now?
He's dead.
Dead where?
In the living room.
All right. have any weapons?
Can you just send in cops?
Yeah, we're doing that now. What's your name?
Matt Ponomarenko.
I'm sorry, the first name?
Matt.
Matt? Spell your last name for me, Matt.
Ponomarenko.
What's your son's name?
Jack.
Jack?
Jax, Jax.
And you said you're hearing voices?
Yes.
All right, how did you kill your son?
With a baseball bat.
You killed him with a baseball bat?
Mm-hmm.
And why did you kill him with a baseball bat?
I don't know.
Was there anyone else there with you and him?
No.
Okay. All right, Matt, we've got some units on the way, okay? I want you to stay on the phone with me. And when did you do that? Matt, when did you kill your son? Matt?
Yeah.
When did this happen?
I'm shaking.
I understand. When did this happen, Matt? When did this happen? Okay, Matt, do you have any other weapons in the home?
No.
And when did this happen? Okay. And when did this happen, Matt? Matt, you still there with me?
Although he admits to beating the child to death with the baseball bat, there has been no indication to the events of that day. On Monday, March 25th, the Parma community held a vigil for the little boy, who Steps Academy teachers described as a blessing who loved singing and music. They remembered how much joy he brought to his teachers and classmates. His older brother also shared a heartbreaking message. His family was often inconsolable during the 2-hour-long vigil, but laughter at the memories of the cheerful child was also shared. His uncle said that knowing a child with autism teaches you that love needs no words, asking that any future contributions are made to the Autism Society in Jax's honor. Samantha Cherney, the victim's mother, could not share a message herself, so her girlfriend Leah read it out. After which the accused's father, the victim's grandfather, spoke briefly. Investigations into the accused brought charges of child endangerment from July 2017 to light. The reporters say police found Ponomarenko and Jax, who was 1 year old at the time, naked near Pleasant Lake Boulevard and York Road. Matthew Ponomarenko's mother called the police and said her son was having a mental breakdown and was swearing and running after people who drove past him. He later admitted to officers that he had taken meth, psychedelic mushrooms, and PCP. He was arrested and taken to hospital for treatment while Jax was in a relative's custody. Ponomarenko eventually pleaded no contest to child endangering and was found guilty. He was ordered to pay fines. Despite this incident, Cuyahoga County spokeswoman Mary Louise Madigan says the county's Department of Children and Families closed out an investigation into Ponomarenko and had no contact with the family since 2019. Madigan says they had worked with the family on parenting skills. Ponomarenko has been charged with 1 count of aggravated murder. During his arraignment, which was held virtually, he appeared in a protective vest. He barely spoke, except to answer yes or no to Judge Spanegel's questions. Spanegel says both the death penalty and life without parole are possible. The case is being bound over to the grand jury, and Ponomarenko will remain in custody. A criminal's plans to rob a bank in Mount Vernon were foiled when a woman who was once a felon helped police track down and apprehend an alleged bank robber in March 2021.
911, what is the address of the emergency?
The CES bank just got robbed. I am following the guy right now. I'm following the guy. He's in a hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
He's in a yellow shirt. He's walking right down Chestnut Street.
Okay, which CES bank?
The CES. He just took off his yellow shirt. He is now in a blue shirt. He just went left. He's right here by the moose. He's right here by the moose. He's right here by the moose. He's taking off his shirt. He's right here behind Little Caesars, in between the moose and Little Caesars. Hurry, hurry, hurry. He's got a gun. He's got a gun. He's got a gun, sir. He's got a gun, sir.
I hear you. I hear you.
He's right here. I got my eyes on him right now. Where's the police at?
The CES.
Where's
Yeah.
the police? He's right here. He's right here. He's at Little Caesars. He's trying to go into Little Caesars. He's trying to go into Little Caesars. He's trying to go into Little Caesars, sir.
I hear you.
Okay, now he's walking over to KFC.
Okay, he's trying to go over to KFC. And you did say he does have a gun?
Yes, I see the police telling to come on. He's right here in this front parking lot. He's right here in this front. He's trying to throw his stuff over into the, he's trying to throw his stuff right. I'm trying to keep an eye on him. If the police would come on. Right here, come this way.
Jane Doe had once been a bit of a criminal herself, being incarcerated a total of 7 times before moving back to her hometown and turning her life around, getting married and having 5 children. But being on the flip side of this equation before, not as a bank robber, but a criminal mind, she knew something was wrong as soon as the man later identified as Jared L. Shaw walked into the CES credit union where he had gone to make a withdrawal. She noted that he was wearing a hat, something that is not allowed at the bank. Doe reportedly saw the man showing the bank teller his gun, telling her to give him everything. She hastily grabbed her money that she had withdrawn and ran to her car. According to Doe, she had tried to dial 911 when Shaw followed her, carrying his bag of stolen money, and attempted to smash her windscreen with his gun. But the window did not break. He made a break for it, but Doe was hot on his trail, following him as he tried to run away. She got a hold of 911 and told them what was happening as she tailed the thief. Shaw had fled to an alley behind Colonial City Moose Lodge. He reportedly began removing his distinctive yellow shirt as well as his hat and mask. She followed him onto High Street, where he cut through the KFC parking lot, where he withdrew his gun. Doe had gotten out of her car and was following from a distance when police approached the suspect with their weapons drawn, and he was apprehended without struggle. Jared L. Shaw, age 39, was booked into Knox County Jail on 1 count of aggravated robbery. There is no information available to what verdict was reached, but his charge was a first-degree felony, and when booked into jail, Shaw faced up to 16 and a half years behind bars. Ryan and Julie Eberly were on their way to a beach vacation on Interstate 95 in North Carolina on March 25, 2021, to celebrate their wedding anniversary when a road rage attack turned violent. That's when Eberly made this gut-wrenching 911 call.
I don't know, I'm along 95 South. I can't see an exit on my marker. Some guy just shot into my car, my right hand.
Okay, sir, I can't. You said somebody shot into your car?
Shot into my car, yes. My wife is shot. She's bleeding badly. I need help now.
Listen to me. I need you to take a breath, okay? I'm showing you're at mile marker 22 in the southbound lane. Are you southbound lane?
Southbound lane. Please hurry.
Okay, what is your name, sir?
Ryan Eberly.
Okay, what is your phone number in case we get disconnected, Ryan?
717-951-1860.
Okay, where is your wife shot at?
She's shot in the hip. I'm trying to stop the bleeding.
Okay, do you have a clean, dry cloth?
I don't want to hang on. Can you still hear me?
Yes, I can still hear you. How old is your wife?
Yes, I have a clean.
Okay, yes, I can hear you. How old is your wife?
She's not responsive. Should I lay her down or?
How old is she?
What?
How old is your wife?
She's 47.
Okay, is she breathing?
Yes, she's breathing, but very labored.
Okay, is she conscious?
Here.
Is she
no,
conscious?
She's not conscious. She's
okay.
breathing. Please hurry.
Okay, listen to me. We need to get her flat on her back, okay? Is there any way that you can get her out of the car?
Yes, I
Can you do that for me?
Stay with me, Tony.
Have you got that applying pressure? Okay.
I'm applying pressure to her wound, yes.
Okay. Listen to me, you're doing a really good job. I need you to try to stay under control, okay? You're doing a really good job, and we've got help coming to you. Is she talking to you? Yeah. Sir? Okay, listen to me. Listen to me. Is her chest rising and falling?
Julie, please. Please, honey.
Sir? Is her chest rising and falling?
Yes, she's taking very, very shallow labored breaths. Keep breathing, Jolie. Keep breathing. Jolie, keep breathing. Honey, breathe. Breathe, Jolie.
Is she conscious?
No, she's not conscious.
Okay.
Keep breathing. Keep breathing, Jolie. Very, very slow and labored. Oh, my God.
Listen to me. You're going to do chest compressions until somebody gets there. Do you know how to do CPR?
Yes, just above her sternum. How many? How many in a row?
As many as you can in a row. Keep going. Just count them out loud for me.
Hurry up.
Okay, they're coming just as fast as they can. Keep counting out loud the CPR number. Can you count out loud for me so I can keep up with you?
26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. Julie, come on.
Okay, sir, you're doing a good job. Keep going, sir.
You guys gotta hurry.
They're coming just as fast as they can. I need you to continue CPR, sir.
Ryan Eberly says he failed to see a car while merging lanes and accidentally cut off the other driver, pushing him to the shoulder of the road but not making contact with the vehicle. He didn't confront the driver, later identified as 29-year-old Dejuan Floyd, at all. Julie's husband says he then switched lanes to get around a slower driver and saw Floyd's Malibu driving on the shoulder of the road. The driver of the Malibu then rolled down his window and gestured at the Eberlys, and Ryan responded apologetically, then returned to the left lane. Shortly after, he noticed the vehicle tailing him before pulling up to the passenger side, again rolling his window down and firing gunshots into Eberly's car. 47-year-old Julie called out her husband's name and he asked if she was shot, to which she had answered she had been. One of the bullets had hit her in the head. Floyd sped away, taking exit 22 before crossing the bridge into Lumberton. Police arrived 10 minutes after the 911 call and took Julie to UNC Health Southeastern in Lumberton, where the mother of 6 later died. After the shooting, investigators started looking through surveillance video and talking to witnesses to find the suspect, even offering a $20,000 reward, half of which was donated by an anonymous donor. Finally, on Thursday, April 1st at 5:30 a.m., the same day as the mother and wife would be laid to rest, the family received a call to say the shooter had been arrested. Officials say it was largely the route that Floyd took that led to his arrest because exit 22 has multiple cameras. They say the community also played an instrumental role in identifying the suspect. The alleged shooter, Dejuan Floyd, has a lengthy criminal record, including one for assault with a deadly weapon with the intent to kill, inflicting serious injury. He was convicted in 2015 and released from prison in 2018. He's charged with first-degree murder, discharging a weapon into occupied property, and was denied bond for the March shooting. A Facebook post on April 11 claimed that the accused was George Floyd's brother, but this has since been proven false. A second public service was held to celebrate the life of Julie Eberly, where friends and family shared memories of the 47-year-old, including her childhood friend, Missy Buckwalter Benner.
From the time I met Julie, she shaped how I saw life. Every day was a day to be celebrated, and every minute was a minute to be enjoyed.
Julie's family started a GoFundMe page where she was described as a beautiful, loving, generous, and giving person. The page has collected over $70,000 so far. Initially, the family was going to donate the money to organizations, but in a recent update, they decided to give it to her children. Meanwhile, Floyd appeared in court again on April 15th, where Robeson County District Attorney Matthew Scott said the 29-year-old had initially waived his right to a public defender and indicated he'd hire a lawyer. However, Floyd said his sister was in the hospital and she was helping him hire an attorney, but told the judge he was okay with her appointing him an attorney. Meanwhile, Assistant District Attorney Tommy Tate indicated that he'd seek to have Floyd's bond revoked on prior charges. His next court appearance will be May 14th, 2021. In April 2021, an unknown woman made this distress 911 call claiming that an intruder was in her home and that she did not know who he was. The call that allegedly led to the fatal shooting of an unarmed 29-year-old South African was released last month.
Police emergency. Hello, what's your address?
Hello.
What's your address?
Please.
What's your address?
It's 91 Colombo Way.
What's your name?
Someone entered my house.
Do you know who they are?
He said he's Lyndon. He said South Africa.
Do you know who he is personally? Do you know this man?
I know him.
Okay.
I know this man.
What's he wearing?
He's in the house.
What is he wearing? What color is his clothes?
It's a black T-shirt.
What is he? Asian, white, black? Hello. What kind of ethnicity is he? Officers are on the way. Can you tell me what he looks like?
I don't know whether he knows our owner or not, but he just randomly coming and say some strange words.
Okay, so what is he white? Is he black? Is he local?
I don't know him.
I understand you don't know him. I'm asking you what he looks like. So if he runs away, officers can find him.
Okay.
So what does he look like? Is he white? Is he black? Is he Asian?
He's black.
Okay, officers are on the way. I just need you to answer some questions. Okay, so he has on a white shirt, is that right?
No, he's in black shirt.
Okay, what is he wearing on the bottom? Jeans, shorts?
He's wearing a
jeans?
And yes, and he's wandering in the house.
Okay. Does he have any weapons in his hands, like guns, knife, bat, stick?
No, he said some silver things. I don't know what he means.
Okay, officers are on the way there. Just stay on the phone for a minute, okay?
Okay.
Is he yelling at you guys? Does he seem confused? About how old is he? How old?
30.
30? Okay. Okay, officers are on the way. Officers are on the way. They're on the way there. Okay? They're going to be there shortly, okay? Can you go outside and meet the officers? Ma'am, can you go outside and meet the officers, please?
I don't know why.
It's okay. Can you go outside and look for the policeman?
He tried to go outside. I don't know.
Okay, so he's outside now?
No, he's inside, but he's close to the front door.
Okay, so you can't get outside. Okay, I understand. Officers are coming, okay? They're going to be there soon.
He's outside. He's outside.
Okay.
I think he's following us when we...
He's following you think?
Yeah, he's driving a car when we come to the neighborhood.
Okay, so what kind of car does he have?
I'm so afraid to go outside to check.
It's okay. You don't have to go outside if you don't feel safe doing it. Do you remember what kind of car he had? Do you remember what kind of car?
The car is here. He's still in the community. I think the police officer can stop him.
Okay. Officers are... Okay. They're on the way. Do you remember what the car looks like?
Yeah, I saw another people.
Okay, what car?
That's him. What? That's him. He's still in the car. That's him. That's him. That's him. That's him.
burglary?
We have Hunter in the corner. We heard those like.
Does he have a gun?
I don't know. It's just, let's go. Because when I said two people, he's trying to move.
Okay, more officers are coming to your house, okay?
Should I hide in the corner?
Just hide in the bathroom. Can you lock the door? Officers are coming to your house, okay? Can you lock the door?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay, stay on the phone. Don't hang up. Okay, just stay on the phone. The officers are coming. The officers are okay, okay?
Officers are okay?
They're okay. Just stay there, okay? That man, he won't get away. Just stay on the phone.
She said the officer's okay, so...
Okay, just stay on the phone. Are you able to lock the door in the bathroom?
I'm in our room.
Okay, so you're in the bathroom in your room, is that right? Okay, just stay on the phone. More officers are coming.
Okay.
It's gonna be okay. Officer is okay.
It's under control, right?
Yeah, it's okay.
He's alive, so I don't think
it's okay. Officers are on the way. I'm going to stay on the phone with you, okay? Are you injured? Are you doing okay? You're just scared?
Okay, but I think someone here, she's in the house tricky. I need to...
If you say that again one time? Oh, okay. They're saying, can you please go outside? Okay, so I just talked to the officers. They want you to go outside. Okay? So we need you to go outside your bedroom and talk to the officer. You want them to go find you? Which bedroom are you in? Are you upstairs? You're upstairs? Okay, you have to help me out. Tell me where you are in the house so officer can go find you.
So I need to go out so officer can find me, right?
You need to go outside right now. Everything is under control. The man's not going to hurt you. The officers need to talk to you.
So my husband and we are going out.
Okay.
I'm so terrified.
Okay, the man is in handcuffs. He's not going to hurt you, so please walk outside. Stay on the phone, but walk outside, okay?
No, it's making the body.
It's okay. They're waiting for you.
Outside.
Okay, I'm going to hang up the phone, okay? Okay, bye.
The victim was South African Lindani Mieni, a former club rugby player, husband and father of two. He was shot outside of a Nuuanu home in Hawaii, a house that is illegally operating as an Airbnb. It has allegedly had multiple complaints in the previous months. His wife, Lindsay, has filed a wrongful death lawsuit against the police in question as well as the city. She believes that the entire incident was sparked off by a simple misunderstanding, and that Mieni was actually looking for a temple and entered the home, removing his shoes in respect. A temple was found to be situated at the building next door to the Nuuanu home. The address of the temple on Google Maps leads to the house he was shot at. The heartbroken widow recounted the events of the day.
We just kind of stopped at places that were culturally and spiritually significant. I mean, he felt like he needed protection that day, and he said it throughout the day. He's actually stressed and excited for the future to come. We went up to Laie, so it's like an hour drive, and along the way there's lots of beautiful stuff. Went up to Polynesian Culture Center, and it was closed. We're like, wow, look at this beach, it's beautiful. I've never stopped at that beach before. And just jumped in the water with my shoes on. He just came up behind me and gave me the sweetest hug.
She says he was still tense and went for a drive to clear his mind. The couple had moved to Hawaii in January, hoping for a better life. Lindsay and her attorney, Jim Bickerton, informed the Honolulu Star-Advertiser that the recordings only confirmed their conclusion that Mieni's presence in the home was based on misunderstanding and miscommunication, as the woman on the 911 call struggled to speak English, and the incident was blown out of proportion because Mieni was black.
If you see an unarmed man, 3 of you have guns, tasers, mace, 3 of you, and you're afraid of one unarmed man, to me that makes that, I don't know what else to say besides coward.
Although information as to what exactly sparked the conflict is scarce, Honolulu police claim that it was Mieni who started it, and that they deny any wrongdoing. In a press briefing, the body cam footage of the shooting was shown, except for the first officer who arrived, as he allegedly didn't turn on his camera until after the incident.
Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where? Well, he's... Get on the ground, no! Get on the ground! Get on the ground, no! Get on the ground! Get on the ground, no! Shoot him!
Mieni was laid to rest in South Africa last month, and his friends and family made tribute to his life and mourn their loss. They have described him as a gentle giant who was always friendly and approachable. At the victim's last birthday party, he made this chilling speech.
Yeah, hopefully I'll have more birthdays, but this is special, thank you.
Friends have called out to U.S. President Joe Biden, as well as former President Barack Obama, to intervene. The South African government has also joined forces with the family to get answers about the killing. In recent updates, the police have referred to Mieni as a burglar, despite there being no evidence of this. Sources suggest the CCTV footage from inside the home may be released in the future. A GoFundMe page has been created for the family. Denisha Brent frantically called 911 in April 2021 to tell them that her 6-year-old son had been shot and killed. But police later discovered that the killer of this harrowing crime was Brent herself.
Police and fire dispatch?
Yes, I need the police.
Okay, where?
I'm at the Fairfield Hotel.
Mm-hmm. The one on Tiedemann in Brooklyn?
Yes.
Okay, what room?
301.
What's going on 301?
Somebody shot my son.
Someone shot your son?
Yes.
Is he in the room?
Yes.
Okay, is he alive?
I don't know if he's alive. My hand is shot.
Okay, how long ago was this?
This is about 30 minutes ago.
It happened 30 minutes ago?
Yes.
Okay, where did the shooter go?
I'm not sure. They left the room.
Okay, this was 30 minutes ago, and they left the room. Where did the shooter go?
I'm not sure, ma'am. I tried to stop him. I got shot in my hand.
Okay, who shot him?
I don't know. I was asleep, and then I just woke up, and he was shot. I tried to take the gun from him. He shot me in my hand.
Okay. Can you check on your son? I want to know if he's alive or not.
Okay. I'm downstairs at the front desk.
Okay. How old is your son?
He's only 6.
Okay. Where is he in the room still?
Yes.
Okay. He's 6 years old, and where did he get shot?
He's shot in his head and in the stomach.
He is shot in his head and the stomach, and he's in 301?
Yes.
Okay. Is anybody in 301 with him right now?
No.
Okay. You don't know who did this?
No, I was asleep.
Okay. What is your name?
My name is Denisha.
Okay, I want to make sure we can get some help to your son. Okay, when the last time you saw him, was he breathing?
He was breathing a little bit.
He was breathing a little bit. Okay, are you the only one in the room with him in 301? Was there anybody else in there?
No, I'm downstairs.
I understand, but is there anybody else in the room with your 6-year-old right now?
No.
Okay, honey, what's your last name?
Brent.
BRINGHT. Okay, and a phone number for you there, Denisha, is it 216-259-7650?
Yes.
Okay, I want to get help to your son if the shooter is gone and we don't know where the shooter went.
Okay.
She's down at the front desk. We're gonna. Okay. Do we know? You don't know anything? They broke into your room.
I'm not sure. I was with a friend last night, but he was with his friends. We had went swimming, and then I thought they had left.
Okay. Are you able to go back up to the room to check on your son?
Yes.
I want to get him some CPR. If.
Okay.
Are you able? Are you on the front desk phone? You don't have a cell phone?
No, I don't have my phone. My phone is dead.
All right. I want to get your son CPR. If he's shot, I want to get him some help.
Okay.
All right. Are you able to go up to the room?
Yes, I had to hang up.
You have to hang up to go up to the room. Okay.
Yes.
Do you know how to do CPR, ma'am?
No, CPR? Yeah.
Yes.
CPR?
Can you maybe have someone at the front desk, or there are people at the front desk can go up there with you?
Okay.
I want to get some CPR to your son.
Okay. Hold on.
2111 to 2141. Why don't you guys stage right on the entranceway into Key Bank? Do not go all the way up to Fairfield. 2141, cop.
Is anybody there now? Hello? I think she went upstairs to go check on her son in 301.
Hey, Latoya. Here, get a radio. A radio, Latoya. Here.
She's going to go upstairs to check on her son with somebody at the front desk.
Hello, ma'am?
Yes. Who's this?
Okay. I just sent her out there with a walkie-talkie, so you're going to have to stand by. She's on her way to the room with the
Okay.
situation.
Do you guys know anything? Did you hear anything? What's going on?
I didn't hear anything at the front desk, but I do know Brooklyn is pulling in now.
Yeah. We have the police and fire going to go up to the 301. Who registered to 301? Is that the female, Denisha Brent?
Yes. That's
okay.
the female
And that's okay. And you guys didn't hear any shots fired or anything like that?
I didn't hear anything at the front desk, but the girl that relieved me said she heard a big boom, but she thought it was a train next door.
Okay. What's your name?
My name is DeAndre.
DeAndre. Okay. Was this about 30 minutes ago you heard the noise?
Elevator. Oh, you can go that way and go to the stairs. Yes, sir.
Sir.
You said what? You said that was a police officer.
I understand. I'm sorry. You said you heard the boom about 30 minutes ago. You said your coworker heard a boom?
The coworker said she heard it like 5 minutes ago. 301. Sorry, 301. He went that way up to
301. Right. When was that noise that she heard? How long ago?
She said she just came in like 5 minutes ago. So it was like 5 minutes ago when she came in. She heard a big boom.
Okay. All right. We're there. We're talking to you now. We have the police and the fire department on scene. Okay.
Yep.
DeAndre, all right. Thank you. All right.
Bye.
Police found Kamir Brent and his mother in their hotel room at Fairfield Inn and Suite in Ohio. The boy had sustained multiple gunshots in the head and stomach, and Denisha had told police that she had been shot in the hand. However, the police didn't buy her story. They were both transported to a nearby hospital where the boy was pronounced dead. Before her arrest, Denisha was treated for her injury. Parma Municipal Court Judge Kenneth Spangle set Denisha's bond at $500,000, but later raised it to $5 million. The 30-year-old was indicted on 2 counts of aggravated murder, 2 counts of endangering children, and 1 count of tampering with evidence. According to authorities, the Department of Child and Family Service had been involved with the Parma woman twice this year, and on both counts were contacted by concerned individuals who did not believe that Denisha maintained adequate or safe living conditions. According to the DCFS, Kamir was not afraid of his mother and did not display signs of physical abuse. However, Donald Brent, the killer's father, reported in court that he had called in on multiple occasions to report physical abuse to the Cuyahoga County Department of Children and Family Services, but nothing was done to help. Police records also indicate various incidents with Denisha, involving intoxication and not paying the bill at a restaurant. According to the defendant's father, she had been diagnosed with schizophrenia, and her family was in the process of obtaining legal custody of Kamir. He also stated his family's sadness and fear for Denisha, saying that they don't know what will happen to her if she goes to prison, and although they hate what she did, they want her to get the mental health care she needs. while sentencing has not yet taken place. Denisha does stand a chance of getting out of being charged with aggravated murder by using an insanity plea, but this defense has been described as poor. Kamir's family mourns the little boy that has been described as energetic and fun-loving, with an excitement to learn new things and watch cartoons. A Virginia deputy shot 32-year-old Isaiah Brown multiple times after responding to a 911 call about a domestic disturbance.
Isaiah, what's going on?
My brother won't let me get in my mom's room.
Okay, and why is that an emergency?
What you gotta do? What is it?
Why is that an emergency?
Because I can't get to my car.
Your car was towed.
So it's in the backyard.
Your car is in the backyard?
We're about to go see.
Okay, but your car is broken down, so why do you need your keys?
Alright. Come on, Tasman. Nigga, I'm fucking, Alright, give me the gun. No, nigga. You about to make me fucking get mad, bro, for real. I'm not playing, bro. What the fuck you need my gun for? Can you send somebody down here?
What is going on, Isaiah? Why don't you just... What is the problem?
I'm about to kill my brother.
Don't kill your brother.
Alright.
Why would you say something like that?
Come on, Taz. Somebody needs to come here real quick.
Okay, but do you understand that you just threatened to kill your brother on a recorded line on 911?
Mm-hmm.
So why would you say something like that?
Because I need to get to my shit.
That's not a reason to kill somebody. Why would you do that?
Alright. Come on, I'm out.
Do you have a gun?
Yeah.
You have a gun on you?
Nope.
Where's your brother?
In the house.
And you're outside?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any weapons on you?
Nope.
Alright, where are you at outside?
I'm walking down the road.
How are you walking down the road with the house phone?
Because I can.
Alright, you need to hold your hands up. Hold your hands up. Isaiah, are you holding your hands up? Put your hands up.
Put your hands down! Show me your hands! Stop the gun! Stop the gun now! Stop what you're doing! Stop what you're doing! Stop! Stop! Show me your hands! Stop the gun! Stop the gun! Let go of the gun! Thought I threw out 5 shots fired. Something went down real quick. Show me your hands now! Show me your hands now!
202. Are you putting forward first orders?
I'm still for several gunshots to abdomen, performing life-saving measures. I got you, man. Alright, I'm good. Several gunshots to abdomen, 1 gunshot to the left thigh, 2 gunshots to the side. I got you, man. I'm here for you, okay?
Alright, copy. Small page 8, please know me on my call. Go ahead and send a page out on that one as well.
What's your name? What's going on, bro?
That's okay.
What's going on, bro? Hey, man, you got it?
Copy.
What's going on? Go to my car, got the medical kit. Get my car in the back seat, got the medical kit. Hey, man, stay with me.
Call me. What's going on?
Hey, you talking? Call, stay with me, man. Stay with me, man. I can't see you. In the truck. In the truck.
In the truck?
Yeah.
That's my brother, man. Police just dropped the ball, man.
Hey, stay with me. Stay with me.
Hey, where's it at?
On the right side. In the box here. The big box. No.
Hey, excuse me, we at the house.
Go ahead.
Is there a house phone right there?
If you're hurt and how many minutes that we need.
Is there a house phone right
I'm
there?
10-4 suspect down. He's still got a pulse. Slight pulse. He's still breathing.
Is there a house phone right there, sir?
What?
It's my house phone. We have my house phone.
It's right here.
Hey, what's the closest cross street something?
Big box. Where's it at in here?
It's on the right side. Hey, talk to me. Come on, man. Stay with me.
Call 911, sir.
It's in this bag here. It's in this clear box. Hey, talk to me, man. Talk to me.
Only square box is this one right here.
No. There's one under the passenger seat, too.
Underneath the passenger seat.
5-2, be advised he has one gunshot wound, jaw, 1 to his left side neck, looks like grazing wound. One to his right groin. Who's that, sir?
One gunshot, one to the jaw, one to the left neck, possible breathing wounds, one to the right groin.
In this red bag?
Yeah, bring it here now. Open up. Hey, talk to me.
Keep right there.
There you go.
We'll be with you, buddy.
I'm careful. Hey, it's a black box with yellow stuff on the side. You still in, man? Talk to me. Talk to me. Front or the back? Back end. It's in the back side. To be the right. On top of the shelf. Okay, man. Stay with me. I'm here. I'm going to help you, okay?
Hey, what's in your bag? What is in there now?
It's a black square box with yellow stuff on the side. Look next to that red bag. Hey, can you talk to me? I'm here for you, man. The hospital's coming, okay? Where's your pain at? Negative, we're 10-4. And this is coming. Hey, where's the gun at?
So, hey, once you get on scene, you guys go ahead.
Where's the gun?
Isaiah Brown, a gay black man living in Virginia, contacted 911 over a dispute with his brother. Police arrived at the home in Spotsylvania, and Deputy David Turbyfill shot Brown critically after thinking that the cordless phone against his head was a gun. The man was standing outside of his home when the same deputy that had given Brown a lift home an hour earlier after his car broke down was the same deputy who shot him 10 times.
Show me your hands! Show me your hands! Want a gunpoint? Show me your hands now! Show me your hands! Drop the gun! He's got a gun to his head. Drop the gun now! Stop walking towards me! Stop walking towards me! Stop! Stop! Shots fired, one down. Show me your hands! Show me your hands! Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Let go of the gun! 592, about 5 shots fired. Suspect's laying down on the roadway. Show me your hands now! Show me your hands now!
202, 592. Are you 10-4 first service? Did he shoot himself or did you discharge?
I'm 10-4. Several gunshots to the abdomen. Performing life-saving measures.
He was in critical condition and was placed on a breathing machine. 2 bullets were successfully removed from his body, but 8 remained. Doctors described Brown's condition as being touch and go. The incident reportedly occurred as a result of miscommunication between the 911 dispatcher and deputies responding to the call. The dispatcher allegedly did not communicate that the victim was unarmed. However, according to the 911 recording, Brown answered both yes and no when asked if he had a weapon. Brown's family and Black Lives Matter protesters were aghast when Sheriff Roger Harris not only downplayed Brown's critical condition but also responded to the protesters by telling them that they should be grateful that Turbyfill saved Brown's life by performing CPR on him after he was the one who shot him 10 times. In July, a grand jury indicted Deputy David Turbyfill on a felony charge for shooting Brown and was officially charged with reckless handling of a firearm resulting in serious injury, a Class 6 felony, and is facing up to 5 years in prison. He awaits his trial and sentencing. Isaiah Brown was in critical condition for several weeks and still remains in recovery. Tamara Burgoyde called 911 in June 2021 and requested for Oregon police to kill her pet chimpanzee named Buck after he had attacked and bitten her 50-year-old daughter multiple times.
911, where is your emergency? We need an ambulance and we need an armed deputy.
What's going on?
My pet chimpanzee has attacked my daughter. She is bleeding profusely, and the animal has to be shot. It has attacked my 50-year-old daughter. She needs an ambulance. The ambulance cannot get to her because I've locked myself in the basement with her. I can't get out to get my own gun.
Okay.
She's on the patio. You're going to have to do a headshot.
Okay. Is she bleeding?
She's bleeding profusely, and she needs an ambulance. I'm trying
Where's
to
she
be calm,
bleeding at?
ma'am. All over.
Yeah, we've got them en route right now.
Okay, is Terry Rowan there, ma'am?
We're sending a deputy right now. Hang on one second, okay? I'm typing this
Send
up
more
right
than
now.
one because the ape, if the ape gets a drop on him, he's gone too.
We're sending Pendleton as well.
There's no, I've never seen anything like this. He's got to be put down.
Okay, do you have pressure on the wounds?
She's trying, I'm trying to guard her from a 200-pound ape, so I can't really put pressure on it, ma'am.
And you guys are both locked in the basement. You're both locked in the basement, correct?
We're both locked in the basement, yes. And they've got to do a headshot on the ape. Don't say, oh, it's cute or come here. It will attack.
The 68-year-old called police from her basement, where she and her daughter had locked themselves in to hide from Buck. The 200 to 300-pound chimp had allegedly attacked Burgoyde's daughter unprovoked. Buck had lived with the family for 17 years and was shot fatally in the head as he was roaming the grounds of the Oregon home by police by Burgoyde's request. Chimpanzees as well as other exotic animals had been outlawed as pets in 2010, but Buck as well as other creatures that had been owned prior were allowed to stay with their humans. Burgoyde had a pre-2010 permit for Buck, so she was not breaking any laws, but that does not mean her actions were considered ethical by everyone. Brittany Pete of PETA said in a statement that Burgoyde had created a ticking time bomb by engaging in direct contact with a dangerous ape, and because of her actions and ignorance of warnings to transfer Buck to an accredited sanctuary, he is dead and a woman has been mauled because of it. Pete also cited the gruesome mauling of a woman's face in Connecticut in 2009 as a clear indication that chimpanzees are not suitable pets, adding that since long before the chimpanzee Travis ripped a woman's face off in 2009, it has been clear that attacks are inevitable so long as people continue to treat chimpanzees like chihuahuas. An attorney for People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals said that Burgoyde had long deprived the highly social animal of the companionship of other chimpanzees. Burgoyde has declined to comment on the ordeal when she was contacted by local reporters, requesting that she and her family be left alone during this devastating time, and put the phone down on reporters. In June 2021, a Tennessee woman feared for her life when she called 911 and told them that Michael Louise Cadigan had FaceTimed her and showed her his ex-girlfriend's dead and beaten body.
Police and Fire Communications, this is Portia.
Hi, yes, my name is... I'm calling from Kingsport, Tennessee. Is this the High Point Sheriff's Department?
No, it's the High Point Police Department.
Police Department, yes. Okay, I just left from the Kingsport Police Department reporting a murder that happened there in North Carolina this morning. And my friend, his name is Michael Cadogan. He called me this morning and he said that he had done something, and I asked him what he had done, and he FaceTimed me and turned the camera around, and he had choked and beat his girlfriend to death. And he thinks that I'm going to pick him up, and I've played along with it so I could get more information for everybody. I told the police down here too. He is on his way right now to Watauga Lake and Rome Mountain here in Tennessee.
Okay,
and
what part of this happened in High Point, though?
I'm sorry?
You think he murdered someone in High Point?
It's around there. They told me, because I don't know the exact city. They told me, the Kingsport Police Department here told me to call High Point because it is around there. And they said you can
what's the address?
I do not have his exact address because what I had down, he had deleted me off of, and I cannot get back on those messages.
Okay, why do you think it's in High Point, though? Like, what led you to that conclusion?
Near.
What's near High Point, though?
Where I went before to his house, I went through Salem, and right there, it was like after Salem, and it was like High Point's after, so I thought it might be near High Point. And that's what they told me to call.
Okay, I don't understand. Why do you think it's High Point?
Okay, so I've been to this person's house one time before, and I went through Salem.
Do you mean Winston-Salem?
Yes.
Okay, you went through Winston-Salem.
Yes, and it was maybe like 30 minutes, an hour past that. I'm not sure exactly where it's at because it's been a while since I've been there. I do not talk to this person that much, and this is why I'm trying to get everything I can from him because he keeps calling me, and he is wanting me to pick him up from where he is dumping this girl at his lake.
Where is this lake at? In Tennessee?
Yes. The name of it is Watauga Lake. It is near...
Okay, do you have any idea where it could be in High Point? Was it at somebody's house? Was it at a hotel? Was it at a building?
It was at... I'm sorry. I'm trying to think of everything straight. It was at their apartment. Him and his girlfriend leased out an apartment together. And I know it happened in their apartment upstairs. That's all I know.
Okay.
Where it's at.
What is his name?
Michael Cadogan.
How do you spell his last name?
One second. I have to bring it up. It's very hard to spell.
Okay, what's her name?
I do not know her name. I never asked about her. Ever. And you spell it is Cadogan.
And what was your name again? A phone number for you? And how old is Michael?
He is 24, 25.
How do you know him?
I met him through Snapchat a long time ago. I've known him for about 5 years.
But you've never actually met him. You just know him online.
No, I have met him. That's what I'm saying. I went to his house once before.
Do you know what kind of car he drives?
Good, how are you? I know that he drives a black truck, but he's not in that. He is taking his girlfriend's car and her in the car and dumping it in the lake here at Watauga.
Do you know what his cell phone number is?
Yes, but he left it at the house, and he has a burner phone that he's been calling me from.
Okay, well, do you have those numbers?
Yes, I do. Okay, his cell phone number is...
And what's the burner?
It is...
Are you sure this isn't... It's not a joke?
No, ma'am, I'm telling you, I'm scared for my own life because of how he is talking, and I've seen this girl with my own eyes over the phone.
What did she look like?
She was like, it was like there was a commotion around the room, and she was just laying there beside the bed. And he walked over there, and she wasn't breathing. I told him to check for a pulse. I told him to do everything. And
What do you mean there was a commotion in the room? Commotion with who? Just him?
yeah, like, you know, you see like someone had fought, like things around the room.
Okay. All right. Can you describe her? What does she look like? Was she white, black, Hispanic?
She is white. She has curly blonde hair. I'm not sure about her eye color. I don't know for sure.
But he said he strangled her to death.
Yes, he told me that in his own words.
Okay. Let me work on this and I'll have somebody give you a call, okay?
The caller had told the dispatcher that 24-year-old Michael Cadigan had admitted to choking and beating his ex-girlfriend, Gianna Rose Delgado, to death. The caller had allegedly met the man on Snapchat 5 years prior and told authorities that she had played along on the call to gather as much information as possible before going to the police. The killer was heading to Watauga Lake to dump both Delgado's body and her car in the lake when police stopped him. Police found the 19-year-old's body inside a tote bag in the car's trunk, just as the caller had said. Cadigan was arrested and booked into a local Tennessee jail under the charge of first-degree murder and the abuse of a corpse. He's being held without bond. Ricardo Delgado, the victim's father, had demanded the death penalty for the man who murdered his daughter in cold blood. Ricardo said the recent High Point University student had broken off a romantic relationship with Cadigan, but the two continued living together. Ricardo stated that this had concerned him. We talked about getting a restraining order, and my daughter didn't want to cause any type of harm because she wanted to save the world, Ricardo stated. Ricardo also told the court that Cadigan would exploit and abuse his daughter's love for her dog, Franklin, by threatening and kidnapping him. Franklin is now under Ricardo's care. A new court date is yet to be set for the killer, but police say that he will be charged in High Point with first-degree murder and felony concealment of death. Friends of Delgado remember her fondly as a fun-loving and kind-hearted, spirited young woman with an infectious smile who had so much potential. She was working towards a law degree when she was taken far too soon. Several emergency calls were made by residents begging to be rescued when a condo in Miami caved in. A devastating total of 98 people lost their lives in the tragic June 2021 condo collapse.
Harmony County Police and Fire.
Yes, ma'am. It seemed like here it was an earthquake here. The garage. Yes, ma'am. It seemed like something underground. Everything exploded down at 8777 Collins. Okay, Avenue.
We have a call already. We have help on the way out there.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Holy
What? Yeah. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm trying to track them.
He's mapping at 88th Street and Collins
Hurry up, hurry up. There's a big explosion.
He's reporting a collapse in a garage.
877 Collins Avenue.
8 garage. Okay. What is the phone number?
877 Collins Avenue.
He's calling from...
Okay, sir, tell me exactly what happened. Sir?
I'm sorry.
What's going on? Tell me exactly what happened.
I don't know. There's a lot of smoke going on. I can't see anything right now.
You see smoke?
Get out of here.
Sir?
Where are we going? We gotta go. We gotta keep going.
Hello?
Oh my gosh.
Hello?
Yes, I'm here.
What are you seeing?
I can't see nothing but smoke.
Oh my God.
Let's get out of here.
Ma'am, the operator's asking you, is anyone injured?
Oh my God.
That's okay.
Wow.
We have him on the way out there. Okay, ma'am, I need you to focus on the operator.
It looks like 8777 Collins Avenue.
What do you see, sir? Because we're getting a lot of calls over there. What are you seeing?
A very large building collapse. Like the building next to us is gone.
Half of the building is gone.
So basically, I started hearing. I woke up because I was hearing some noise. I couldn't understand what was happening. I looked outside and I saw the patio area started sinking down.
What started sinking?
the patio area, the pool area, the swimming pool area started sinking down.
Okay. We do show police and paramedics are on the way over there now. They should be there by now.
Yeah, but there are many stores of the building that went down. The building just went to the sinkhole. So there will be many people dead.
Okay. Okay. We have police and paramedics on the way there. Are you still in your apartment or are you on the ground?
No, I'm on the ground outside on the same area. I saw the whole building just going out, not whole, many stores going under the ground.
Okay.
We're in the safe distance, but...
Okay. We got police and paramedics on the way there, okay? They're on the way, okay?
Avenue.
8777 Collins Avenue?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, you're in your apartment right now?
Yes, but half the building's gone.
Okay. Are you able to get out through the staircase?
No, the staircase is closed.
Okay. What is your apartment number?
I'm in the balcony right now. You gotta try to get...
We can't find the exit. We're in the stairs, but we didn't know which stairs we can get out.
Okay. You need to find your closest stairs wherever you can to exit the building, okay? What side of the building are you on?
On that.
What side of the building? What floor?
We're on the second floor.
There's people yelling, saying they're stuck.
Yes.
On the part of the building that collapsed. They keep yelling, and it's...
Okay. We have several people on the way over there to assist. I let them know the location you're at. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, sir. What's your name?
No, what? Is it safe for us to stay here?
I don't know what structures around you, sir. If you find a way to get out, please do so. Okay.
The entire garage is flooding.
Okay.
We're going back to the second floor where we were.
Okay.
We're going to the southeast side of the building. I have other people with me now. We're now about 8 or 9 because the 3 more in my family. We're going to try to knock on the door so we can have access to the balcony.
Okay.
Side of the street.
Okay.
Nobody opening.
All right, let me know.
There's people in the rubble yelling, by the way.
Okay.
Just so you know.
We have several units that are already on scene.
The basement is flooded. We just walked. It was only about 2 feet deep.
Okay.
We're walking on top of the rubble. We're outside now.
You made it out completely? Your whole family? Okay.
Yes.
Exit completely. Even get away from the pool. If anything more collapses, I don't want it to hit your family.
Ma'am, are you still there?
I'm with you still, sir.
Yes. Okay, now walking by the pool.
Okay.
The pool.
You have your entire family with you, right?
They're ahead of me. I had to help a lady.
Okay.
I got her with me. Okay. I'm in the open area with the pool.
Okay. Completely exit towards the beach side.
I'm sorry?
Go towards the beach side, okay? Completely exit.
Yeah, there's some other people here.
Let me know.
Look for people.
We think the roof collapsed in the building. A bunch of us are in the garage, but we cannot get out. And we're going back up to our apartments, but some of the hallways are blocked, and there's water coming in through the bottom, through the garage.
Okay, so you said that the entire roof has collapsed on top of the building?
We don't know exactly.
Okay, if you don't know what's going on, ma'am, you need to stay somewhere where you are safe, okay?
Well, that's
don't go walking.
We could get out when we
well, don't go walking all over the building if the roof has collapsed. We have help on the way there already.
We're going back to our apartment, but there are a lot of people inside the building.
My sister lives there, and the apartment building apparently completely I don't know, something happened to it, and half of the building's not there anymore, but she is alive and she's there. She's in apartment. Correct. She if somebody can get her out through the balcony.
Okay, we have several fire departments out there. I'll let them know that she's in unit, okay?
The corner is a corner facing Collins Avenue. There's 2 people there. They're alive, but there's no other. They can't get out because there's no building on the other side of their apartment.
Yeah, I know. We have the fire department on. We have several fire departments on scene, but I'll let them know. Okay.
She's apartment in the corner on the 8th floor. She's there. There's 2 people. Please.
On June 24th, 2021, A portion of the 12-story condominium in Surfside, Florida, called Champlain Towers South, collapsed at around 1:30 a.m. The collapse of the building near Miami Beach has been documented as one of the most deadly structural collapses in U.S. history. The disaster prompted officials across South Florida to study residential buildings for signs of poor construction or structural weaknesses. The first to cave in was the area residents referred to as the pool deck, which rested atop a large concrete structure that also served as the ceiling to the underground parking garage. A routine forensic report conducted in 2018 documented severe structural damage to the concrete slab, mainly caused by poor drainage and waterproofing. Rainwater that should have run along the slant gathered in cracks and debris in the concrete structure, causing dampness and damage to slowly deteriorate the concrete, causing it to crumble in on itself eventually. This issue was well known in the complex, and there were even plastic pipes installed into the ceiling to divert the water elsewhere, but that did not stop the problem. The water also had severe corrosion to the steel that was upholding the structure. 7 minutes later, the rest of the building collapsed. There is speculation surrounding how the concrete slab at the establishment's bottom managed to trigger the rest of the collapse. Still, one theory is that it fell. The concrete structure punched through the ground floor of the building, causing the building to crumble. This is sometimes referred to as catenary action. Another major issue was the concrete columns in the parking garage itself, which did not have enough reinforcement. A recovery and cleanup operation, including officials such as firefighters and forensic authorities, assisted in clearing the rubble and debris to rescue and recover individuals who were in the building when it collapsed. 98 people lost their lives as a result of the disaster. The other half of the building that remained standing was taken down as a precaution to ensure that no other people would be harmed. It was just after 10 p.m. when Alex Murdaugh of the powerhouse legal family of Murdaughs found his wife and son shot dead in their Colleton County hunting estate and hastily contacted 911 to report their deaths.
Hampton County 911, where's your emergency?
This is Alex Murdaugh at 4147 Moselle Road. I need the police and the ambulance immediately. My wife and child have been shot badly.
Okay, you said 4147 Moselle Road in Allison?
Sir?
You said 4147 Moselle Road in Allison?
Yes, sir. 4147 Moselle Road.
Stay on the line with me, okay?
Hurry.
Yes, sir. Stay on the line with me, okay?
Yes. Hello?
I'm still here. Stay on the line. I'm still here, okay?
Colliton County Communications.
Colliton, I have an Alex Murdaugh on the line, caller from 4147 Moselle Road. He's advising that his wife and child was shot.
Okay, and sir, give me the address again.
It's 4147 Moselle Road. I've been up to it now. It's bad.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, and are they breathing?
No, ma'am.
Okay, you said it's your wife and your son?
My wife and my son.
Are they in a vehicle?
No, ma'am. They're on the ground out at my kennels. I talked to you last week.
Okay. Did you see anyone? Okay. Is he breathing at all?
No. Nobody.
Is she? Okay. Do you see anything? Do you see anyone in the area?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
What color is your house on the outside? What color is your house on the outside?
It's white. You can't see it from the road.
Okay. Is it a house or a mobile home?
It's a house.
Okay. And what is your name?
My name is Alex Murdaugh.
Okay. Did you hear anything, or did you come home and find them?
No, man. I've been gone. I just came back.
Okay. Was anyone else supposed to be at your house?
No, ma'am. Please hurry.
We're getting somebody out there to you.
Oh.
Okay, what is her name?
Maggie and Paul.
Maggie, what's her name?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And please hurry.
We're getting somebody out there too. Me asking you these questions don't slow them down, okay? And you sure they're not breathing? Is he moving at all, your son? I know you said that she was shot, but what about your son?
Nobody's. They're not. Neither one of them's moving.
What is your telephone number? And does anything look out of place?
Ma'am, not particularly, really. No, ma'am.
Okay. Okay.
All right, I'm going back down there. Are they close, ma'am?
They've been around with you ever since you've got on the phone with me. I have multiple people coming out there to you. Okay, can you do me a favor, Mr. Murdoch, and turn on the flashers on your car so that way they can see where the kennels are?
21. Central zone out station 1A. You will need station 15.
Do you have your flashers on for me, Mr. Murdoch?
Yes.
Okay. I don't want you to touch them at all, okay? I don't know if you've already touched them, but I don't want you to touch them just in case they can get any kind of evidence, okay?
I'd already touched them trying to get to see if they were breathing.
Okay. Well, I just don't want you to move anything just in case they can get any kind of evidence, okay?
Ma'am, I'm going to call. I need to call some of my family.
Okay.
On this.
Well, do me a favor for me. Whenever you see the officer or the medics, because they're all coming to you.
Absolutely.
Okay. But we have them come and turn on the flashes on your vehicle so they can see you, okay? You got the flashes on for me?
I do.
Okay. All right. Just whenever you see them.
Okay.
How old is your son?
22.
Okay. All right. We're getting them out there to you, okay?
And I will answer if you call.
All right.
Alex Murdaugh had reportedly returned home to the 1,700-acre estate situated in both Hampton and Colleton counties. He found the body of his wife, Maggie Murdaugh, and his son Paul in the garden outside one of the two homes on the estate. The two were reportedly shot execution style. Maggie had suffered multiple wounds from what authorities determined was an assault rifle, and Paul the same, but a shotgun had caused his wounds. The double homicide became an item of national interest due to the family's name and mysterious circumstances surrounding the mother and son's deaths, and the family's ties with two previous killings. In 2015, 19-year-old Stephen Smith's body was found on Sandy Run Road in the early hours of July 8th. His autopsy revealed that the cause of death was a hit and run and that he had suffered trauma to the head that the side mirror of a vehicle may have caused. Even though the Murdaughs were never officially linked to his death or questioned directly by police, the name came up multiple times during Smith's family interviews. According to files on the case, a member of the Murdaugh family and personal injury lawyer had contacted the Smith family and had offered to represent them at no charge. The family allegedly reported this offer to detectives as weird. The case had gone cold until Paul and Maggie's deaths. Then, in 2019, a 19-year-old woman, Mallory Beach, was killed in a boat crash. The driver of the boat was none other than Paul Murdaugh, who had reportedly been intoxicated when he was driving the boat. This was according to surveillance footage taken at the bar he had been at shortly before the crash, as well as footage of him walking to his boat. Officers who arrived on the scene that fateful night failed to administer Paul with a sobriety test, something that was widely criticized by the media. Since Paul and Maggie's death, it was cited as a failure to conduct an appropriate investigation. According to toxicology reports at the hospital showed that Paul had a blood alcohol concentration more than 3 times the legal limit. However, in court, Paul was not restricted from drinking alcohol or driving a boat even though he faced felony BUI charges. The entire investigation was widely criticized, and even more so in the weeks after Paul and Maggie's deaths. The Beach family is suing Alex Murdaugh. Alex Murdaugh and his son Richard Alexander Murdaugh Jr., also known as Buster, released an official statement promising a $100,000 reward for information leading to the arrest and conviction of the person or persons responsible for the murder of his wife and son. There is much speculation around Alex's involvement in the killings, and some have dubbed him as a person of interest in the case. However, despite any suspicion detectives may have towards the lawyer, no suspect has been arrested, and investigations surrounding the double homicide and 2 killings before the homicide are still ongoing. In June 2021, 41-year-old Andrew Worrell was shot by a man in a vehicle in Buckhead while he was jogging on West Wesley Road. Moments later, investigators said that 2 more joggers were targeted nearby.
Hello, operator 7944. What's the address of your emergency? I just got shot. I'm on West Wesley. 1211 West Wesley. Hurry, I just got shot. Alright, so still on line, connect to EMS, alright? Hurry, I just got shot. I don't know if Sir? EMS, what's the address of your emergency? 1211 West Wesley. Help! Help! Hello, caller. 1211 West Wesley. Is this a health department or a place of business? I'm on the street, 1211 West Wesley. I got shot. Okay, caller, what's the phone number you're calling? Sir, is it West Wesley Northwest Drive Road? Help! Help! Sir. Oh. Hello, caller. Yeah. Somebody just shot me. I understand, sir, but we got to get your information. 1211 West Wesley. I'm on the phone with 911. Road Northwest? Yeah. Sir, what's the phone number you're calling from? And what's your name? Andrew Worrell. Okay, Andrew, tell me exactly what happened. Somebody just shot me while I was out walking. Okay. Are you white, black, Hispanic, or Asian? I'm white. What are you wearing? A pink shirt. There's 2 people here. What are you wearing? A pink shirt and khaki shorts. Did I get shot anywhere else or just right here? Yeah. Okay, sir. Where else? How old are you? I'm 41 years old. Yeah, if you can. Yeah. Yeah, I'm got hurt now. That's fine. Okay, sir. I'm just updating the information. Okay, when did this happen? On West Wesley, just right now. Okay. Y'all phone 911. Is the assailant still nearby? No, I don't know. He drove away. Okay. And is there any serious bleeding? Yes, I'm bleeding. I've been shot. I understand, sir. What part of the body was injured? My leg. Okay. Was it your lower or upper leg, sir? Upper thigh. And is there more than one wound? What's that? Is there more than one wound? I don't know. I'm on the ground. Okay, sir. Atlanta, can we start firing PD? I'm 924. Yes, all right. And operator 7944. Thank you, 7944. Okay, sir, I'm sending the paramedics to help you now. Stay on the line and I'll tell you exactly what to do next. Sir, I'm going to tell you how to stop the bleeding. Listen carefully to make sure we do it right. I need you to get a clean, dry cloth and towel and tell me when you have it. We got a shirt tied around it. Okay, now place it right on the wound and press down firmly. Don't lift it up to look. Without lifting the cloth, please tell me if the bleeding is under control now. I can't tell, ma'am. I understand, sir. Can you? That's my wife. Sir, is there someone else there that Andrew, so that we can make sure we get the bleeding under control? Andrew? Yes, ma'am. Is there someone else there that I can speak with to make sure I'm getting this bleeding under control?
Hi, sorry, he's on the ground. Take a break for a second.
I understand, sir. Thank you for taking the phone.
Okay, we need to see if this bleeding under control. He did advise that you guys have something wrapped around his leg. Is the bleeding under control?
It does. I mean, he's definitely bleeding, but not too bad. And he's got we've got something wrapped around it. I see a cop coming now.
Okay. 1 second. If it keeps bleeding, hold on.
The officer seems to be coming. We've got something wrapped around it. The bleeding doesn't look out of control. I'm sure if it's like.
Okay. Well, let me know if PD gets right next to him, okay?
Okay, yeah, we've got him right here. Here comes. We got 2 officers responding now.
Okay, great. Help is on the way from now on. Don't have him to eat anything or.
What's that? No, I don't know. Riverwood. Huh? Riverwood. On the way to what? There's a silver car. All right, do you still need us on the phone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we've got 2 officers here.
Okay, I'm going to let them take over, okay? Thank you, sir.
Andrew Worrell had been jogging on West Wesley Road in Buckhead when a man drove by and began shooting from his car. 2 bullets pierced Worrell's body in the hip and thigh, and he hastily called 911. Worrell was taken to Grady Memorial Hospital and was lucky enough to leave the following day as his injuries were not as severe as initially suspected. According to authorities, the shooting was allegedly part of a violent spree that also included shooting at joggers and ended with a car crash that left a man seriously injured. Moments after Worrell was taken to hospital, investigators said 2 more joggers were targeted nearby in the 800 block of West Wesley Road. Police confirmed that no one was hit by gunfire at the second scene, but thanks to witnesses, authorities were able to obtain a description of the suspect's silver sedan. Nearly 3 hours later, officers received a call to the Collier Ridge Apartments along Noble Creek Drive. There, investigators discovered a man who had reportedly been intentionally run over by a vehicle while taking out his trash. Using ballistic evidence, police could deduce that the suspect that ran over the civilian had been the same suspect from the earlier shootings. The victim was pinned between the suspect's vehicle and his own and was rushed to the hospital in critical condition. The suspect, who was later identified as 22-year-old Galen Newsom, was arrested at the crash scene. Police said the suspect may have been suffering from some kind of mental health breakdown and was reportedly diagnosed with multiple mental health conditions after his arrest. Martha Correa with the Public Defender's Office said Newsom's mental health may have played a factor in what happened. Still, Lamar Rhodes, with the Fulton County DA's office, urged Fulton County Judge Ashley Osby not to honor the public defender's request for bond, stating that letting the man out of prison was risking the safety of the community of Buckhead. Newsom was denied bond and remains in prison until his trial. Upon witnessing a 6-year-old girl being placed into a man's vehicle in July 2021, a witness contacted 911. Louisville man, 40-year-old Robbie Wild, was arrested moments later, allegedly with the girl in his car.
911, operator Inchmaggio. What is the location of your emergency?
Valley Station. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody just grabbed a little girl. In Valley Station, right off of it's Hayden Lane.
What's your address, sir?
I don't know. I just happened to look out. She was out there playing drawing on the sidewalk with chalk.
What kind of vehicle?
A red Challenger. 2 guys just come by. They must have seen it. They said they'd stop after them. I don't know.
How old is she?
6.
What kind of vehicle?
They were in a different car. They said it was a red Challenger. I seen it was red when I could see him grab her and just take off. They went down Haney towards Grafton Hall Road. It's got black trim on it. It's a red Challenger.
She ain't part of the license plate number?
No. I was looking. He was a white guy, dark hair, fairly young. I just looked out and see him jumping in the car.
What does she look like? Black or Hispanic?
She's white. She's got kind of red hair, blue eyes.
What was she seen wearing?
A She must wear, I mean, just shorts and a little top, light colored, I don't know.
You know what kind
of shoes on. No, they were real light, I don't know.
Okay, does she have any physical, mental, psychological disabilities?
No, she's fine.
Okay. And you have no idea who these people were?
No, I just caught up with them.
A red Challenger?
Yes.
And they were laughing on hanging toward Grafton Hall?
Yes.
Okay. What's your name, sir?
Here.
We'll get police on the way, sir.
All right.
What kind of car was it, Joe?
Red Challenger.
According to witnesses, the girl was riding her bicycle near her Valley Station home when Wilt reportedly stopped her on Haney Road. He allegedly then took the girl and her bike in his Dodge Challenger and was reportedly followed by a witness who managed to give the number plate of the vehicle to 911. Authorities stated that the ordeal lasted between 8 to 9 minutes and ended with police arresting Wilt. Body cam footage shows Officer Jason Burba picking up the little girl and consoling her as she cries for her daddy. Wilt informed police that he had no relationship with her before the event, admitting that he knew what he was doing was wrong as the girl cried in his car. He claimed that he was driving back to the street where he took her when police arrived and ordered him to pull over. Robbie Wilt had no previous criminal history before the attempted kidnapping, aside from minor fines and a short 10-day prison sentence for marijuana possession in 2006. He was held on a $1 million bond nonetheless. Wilt entered a preliminary not guilty plea to one count of kidnapping a minor, a Class B felony in Kentucky that is punishable by 10 to 20 years in prison. In the early hours of July 24, 2021, COO George Taylor III awoke to the sound of 4 to 5 gunshots piercing the quiet of his suburban home in Wilmington, North Carolina. While he rushed to grab a gun and hide in an upstairs bathroom, a 21-year-old woman in his house had just been shot and struggled to call 911.
New Hanover County 911. What's the address of the emergency?
I need police in a minute.
Okay, what's the address?
It's 6708 Providence Road.
Okay. All right, we're going to get some help to you. Just repeat that address one more time.
6708 Providence Road.
Okay. What's the phone number you're calling from in case we get disconnected?
I don't know.
All right, what's your name?
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Oh, it's a lot of blood.
Okay, did that happen tonight?
Yes.
Okay. All right, just stay on the line, okay? Okay, are you alone?
No.
How old are you?
21.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Okay, just stay. When did this happen?
No, just now.
All right, is the assailant still nearby?
I don't know. How far are they?
Okay. All right, we have them coming to you. Is there any serious bleeding?
Yes, it's a lot of blood, please. Oh, God.
Okay, what part of the body was injured?
Oh, my arm and my shoulder.
Okay.
Oh, God.
All right, I'm sending the paramedics to help you now. Just stay on the line, and I'll tell you exactly what to do next, okay? All right, I'm going to tell you how to stop the bleeding. Listen carefully to make sure we do it right, okay? Get a clean, dry cloth and towel. Tell me when you have it, okay?
Oh, God.
Did you hear what I said?
I'm tired.
Okay, all right. I'm going to tell you how to stop the bleeding, okay? I need you to get that clean, dry cloth or towel. Tell me when you have it, okay?
Okay.
All right, do you have it?
Oh.
Michaela, you still there?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get up.
They are?
No.
Okay. What do they look like?
I'm sorry.
Say that again?
It was dark. I don't know.
Okay. Where did it happen at?
In the bedroom.
All right, you had the dry cloth or towel?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Now place it right on the wound and press down firmly. Don't lift it up to look, okay?
Okay.
All right, without lifting the cloth, please tell me if the bleeding is under control now.
Oh, yes.
Say it again.
Yes.
All right, help is on the way, and from now on, don't have anything to eat or drink. It might make you sick or cause further problems. Don't move around unless it's absolutely necessary. Just be still and wait for help to arrive, okay?
Okay.
All right, okay, I'll stay on the line with you as long as I can. If anything changes, just let me know and tell me when the paramedics get there, okay?
Police were dispatched at around 5:40 a.m. The unnamed caller was visiting a friend who lived with George Taylor III, the COO and the son of the CEO of True Colors Brewery. True Colors is a for-profit company that hires rival gang members in an effort to reduce gang-related crime in the area. The COO works closely with employees who are still active in the notorious Bloods, Crips, and Gangster Disciples gangs. Before this incident, Taylor III would allow some affiliated members to stay in his 5-bedroom home. 29-year-old Cordreese Tyson was a True Colors employee and validated Gangster Disciples 720 gang member. He was staying at Taylor's house when 3 intruders broke in. He was in bed when they opened fire and had no time to react. The 911 caller was in bed with Tyson when he was shot and killed. It was still dark, and the terrified woman couldn't see the shooters. Despite thinking she had been shot in the arm and shoulder, she had been shot in the chest and was severely injured. Her friend, 21-year-old Brianna Emily Williams, was also sleeping in the home and was shot dead at the scene. Ms. Williams had no connection to the brewery and was tragically in the wrong place at the wrong time.
All right, I'm going to stay on the line with you until the officers get here, okay? They're coming as fast as they can.
I can't feel my arm.
Okay. All right, just keep that pressure on there, okay?
Okay.
All right, I'm going to stay on the phone with you until they get there, okay?
Okay.
Okay, can you tell me what was going on before this happened?
We was asleep.
Okay.
Oh.
Who was we?
Me and Corey.
Okay, who's Corey? Who's Corey?
My friend.
Okay, he was in the room also?
Yes.
Okay. And where are you at in the house?
I'm upstairs in the bedroom.
Okay. And is that where it happened?
Yes.
Okay. And is Corey still there?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. All right. You're doing good, okay? I know this is a lot of questions. I know it's a lot going on, but we have help coming to you, okay? I'm just getting this information for the officers.
The injured woman had been dating the gang member, who had a colorful life even before he joined True Colors. In 2018, Tyson was arrested for firing into a home and assaulting a woman with a firearm. Then, he was arrested in connection with the shooting of a teenager in another home owned by the Taylors in November 2019. Following the 2019 shooting, he was charged with possession of a firearm by a felon, a local ordinance violation, and going armed to the terror of the people. By now, the caller had been on the phone with the 911 operator for nearly 10 minutes. Emergency medical services were nearby, but they couldn't enter the residence to assist with the woman until police arrived and secured the building.
Oh God, where are they?
They're coming as fast as they can, okay? We have EMS in the area. They're waiting on the cops to get there, but we do have EMS in the area. They just want to make sure everything is clear at the scene, okay? Okay, do you know if Corey is the one that shot you?
No, he's not. We're getting shot at.
Okay. Y'all were getting shot at?
Yes.
But you don't know by who?
No.
Okay.
Oh, please.
Okay. They're coming in, okay?
Oh, I can't feel my arm.
Okay. All right, just keep that pressure on there, okay?
Okay. Oh, God.
I'm still here.
Oh, God. Oh, I think they're here.
Okay, I'm going to tell them. Just let me know when they're right there, okay?
I'm upstairs. I don't know if they can hear me. I'm upstairs. Oh.
Just stay. Hey.
Okay. Okay. Wait. Oh, that's the owner. That's the owner of the house. Oh, God.
Who's the owner?
George. They talking to him.
Okay, okay. Is the officer with you yet?
No, it's taking forever.
Okay, okay.
Oh, please. Trying.
After what seemed like hours, New Hanover County Sheriff's officers entered the Providence Road home. Inside, they found the CEO's son still hiding in the bathroom with a shotgun and a handgun.
No. It's somebody else in here. Please open the door. I can't move. I can't move.
Hey, man, she can't move and they're trying to get her.
Yes. He's not responsive. He's not responsive. Yeah. Should I open the door for them?
Okay, let me make sure, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so you said the male is in there, but he's not responsive?
No, he's yeah. Can you ask him if I can open the door?
Okay. All right, I'm going to ask him, okay?
Oh.
Okay, yeah, you can
open the door. I'm trying. Oh. Anybody from inside the room? No, it's just me. Hands up. Come out. Step out. Come out. What's that?
Yeah.
Is there anybody else in the closet? All right.
More than 15 minutes after she dialed 911, help finally got to her, and the victim was transported to New Hanover Regional Medical Center. George Taylor III was taken in for questioning, and his home, with 2 bodies lying inside, was marked off with yellow crime scene tape. The True Colors executive was later released, but his iPhone XS was seized as evidence. Call logs showed that he had called Tyson and another man when the shootings occurred, but not 911. The homeowner also wouldn't give consent for police to look at his home security footage from the morning of the shooting. He told police he had recently asked Tyson to move out because of his erratic behavior. By noon the next day, True Colors COO was back on the streets with the company's street team, ensuring no further violence and retaliation for the killings. George Taylor Sr., the founder of True Colors, joined his son in the street team and later released a statement on Facebook. He said he didn't have the privilege of knowing Brianna, but knew Tyson, who he called Corey, very well. He said, Corey was a friend, a leader at True Colors, and a critical person in saving lives on our streets. Brianna's parents blame True Colors for the double murder and believe gang violence has increased since True Colors stepped in. Brianna's funeral was held at Union Baptist Church. Still, her mother knows she will never get over her daughter's death. Tyson's family was left feeling a similar pain, which was made worse when the victim's gravesite at Calvary Memorial Cemetery was set alight. After public appeals for help, police apprehended and arrested all 3 suspected shooters. Tyrell Green, Raquel Adams, and Almonte Bell were each charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder, 1 count of attempted first-degree murder, and 2 counts of felony conspiracy. Their trials are pending. True Colors said the shooting only reinforced the importance of their mission. In September 2021, their first beer hit the shelves and is proving popular across North Carolina. Retired black U.S. Army Major Gullia Dale was fatally gunned down in front of his home by Newton police on July 4th, 2021. His wife, Karen Dale, called 911 when she feared that his PTSD would cause him to commit suicide.
911, what's the address of the emergency?
I need the police to right now, my husband.
Okay, what's the address, I'm sorry?
Clive, please.
Okay. How old is he?
He's 61.
Okay, and does he have any weapons or anything like that?
Please cut the cop. Yes, he does have a gun with him.
He has a gun on him?
Yes.
Is he threatening to use it right at this moment?
He's leaving the house.
Okay, what kind of vehicle does he have?
A red truck.
I place now with a weapon, firearm. Okay, 1 second. All right. Okay, what kind of truck does he have?
Police are on their way, Billy.
What kind of truck does he have?
A red truck.
Do you know his license plate?
GPD.
Red truck, stand by.
Hold on 1 minute. Please get the copy.
Yep, they're already on the way. I have to just get this information so in the system. G, what was it?
Billy. The cops are on their way. For you, because you're acting crazy.
Clive, please.
And what are you? Still in the driveway.
Newton State Police, Suffolk, Sunset.
Y82 GPD.
What, one more time?
Please hurry up.
Well, one more time?
Y82 GPD.
Red truck, partial plate, Y4G, GPD, possibility of the ending. Trying to get further from the caller. Newton and Everett, you copy? Do you know which way he's going?
Would you stop, please?
Doesn't sound like he's left at the moment. Still in the driveway. Ma'am, what's across street near your house?
Patterson Avenue.
Patterson Avenue. Ma'am, where is she? Do you hear them there? Lost contact with the caller. Ma'am? New police, is this an emergency? Okay, please hold. Shots fired.
The retired 61-year-old veteran had served 3 tours in Iraq during his time with the military. According to Dale's sister, Valerie Cobbert, Dale suffered heavily from post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. Dale went home over weekends, both when he was working as a specialist at the Pentagon and stationed at the Picatinny Arsenal, a military research base in New Jersey. According to his sister, he would often struggle if he heard loud noises during the day, often being sent home early because he struggled so much. Loud bangs, especially from fireworks on the 4th of July, often left Dale feeling triggered and rattled. Dale's wife had contacted 911 on July 4th because her husband had not been coping. He had reportedly had a gun when he was leaving his home and was acting crazy. She had purportedly feared that he would try to end his own life. Officers Stephen Neidel and Garrett Armstrong arrived at the home on Clive Road at approximately 9 p.m. to find Dale sitting inside his red pickup truck. Videos released by the State Attorney General's office show officers ordering Dale to get out of the car and drop to the ground. Footage shows him getting out of the vehicle, fetching an object from the passenger seat, and that was when officers opened fire. Dale collapsed to the pavement, with the driver's side door of his truck left open. A .45 caliber Glock 21 firearm was later recovered near Dale. He was declared dead at the scene. Dale's family have expressed their outrage at the treatment of the retired veteran who had served the state for years. They have questioned the officers' actions and stated that they had called 911 that fateful day because they wanted help, not murder. Steve Young of the National Action Network of Atlantic City commented on the ordeal at a rally or vigil held to pay tribute to the fallen veteran, criticizing police for missing an opportunity to help Dale, who was clearly in distress. An investigation began to uncover what prompted the officers to fire their weapons. On August 11, 2021, in Altamont Springs, Florida, Shemaya Lynn was taking part in a work meeting on Zoom when her coworkers heard a bang and saw her fall away from their screens with blood trailing from her nose. Shemaya was out of view and her colleagues were left watching her toddler crying at the back of the room. Tragically, the young child had picked up a loaded and unlocked handgun from inside the apartment and shot their mom in the head.
911, do you need police, fire, medical?
I need medical.
What's the address? Come on, 1 moment for medical.
Hurry.
1 moment, I'm getting medical on the line for you.
Hurry.
911. You can disconnect. I'm trying to get to medical. Yes. 1 moment, caller.
Hurry.
1 moment.
Hurry, I believe. Hello.
Fire rescue. Seminole with the medical in Altamont. Okay, and
Yes, I literally just got home and I come in the room. My girlfriend, she was working on the computer and she just laid back. There's blood everywhere.
Okay. Now, I did have somebody already call. We do have paramedics already on the way. Somebody called because they were on a Zoom meeting with her. I know, honey. I know. And how old is your girlfriend?
She's 21 years old. She just
21.
She just left Altamont Hospital 2 days ago because there's something wrong with her stomach. She just left Altamont Hospital because there's something wrong with her
right
stomach.
now, though, is she awake?
No, she's not awake. And
is she breathing?
Please let me know what's going on.
Okay, paramedics are already on their way. Is she breathing?
No, I do not feel her heart pumping.
No, is she breathing? Do you see her chest rising and falling?
No, I do not.
Okay, we're going to do CPR. Okay, I'm going to tell you how to do that, okay?
Okay, hurry, please.
Is there a defibrillator available?
Can you say it one more time?
Is there a defibrillator available?
I don't know what that is, no.
Okay, that's fine. What you're going to do is lay her flat on her back on the floor, nothing underneath her head. Tell me when that's done.
On the floor? On her back on the floor?
Yes, flat on her back on the floor, nothing underneath her head.
Oh my God, there's blood everywhere.
I'm sorry, honey, but we're going to go ahead and do CPR on her. Just let me know when she's flat on her back on the floor.
Okay, sure.
All right, you're going to place the heel of your hand on her breastbone. Put your other hand on top of that hand. You're going to pump her. You're going to take the heel of your hand. You're going to place it on her breastbone, right between the nipples. Put your other hand on top of that hand. Let me know when you've done that. Okay. You're gonna pump her chest hard and fast, at least twice per second and 2 inches deep. You're gonna let her chest come all the way up between the pumps. We're gonna do this until help can take over. I want you to count out loud with me. Okay, we're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going with 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep that rhythm up like that. Keep counting out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, so I can make sure you're going fast enough.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I think there's help. I'm gonna run open the door.
Okay.
Come on, man. Hurry, please. I don't know what happened. I just walked in the house. I just came through the door. And then I walked over here and I see. I seen this. Okay. Can you take I got him. Hey, ma'am. Hey, go to the other room for me, all right? Can you tell me, did someone call already? Can you tell me what? Yeah, just walk out real quick, okay? Can you tell me what happened? So.
Hi, I'm here.
Oh my God, bro, what the happened?
Shemaya's boyfriend and the father of her children arrived home to find her unresponsive and covered in blood. Having no idea of what had happened and unable to find a heartbeat, he dialed 911 and repeatedly urged first responders to hurry. Following the 911 operator's instructions, he laid 21-year-old Shemaya on the floor and started CPR. When paramedics arrived, they did all they could to save Shemaya, but the shot to her head was fatal and the young mom was pronounced dead at the scene. The handgun belonged to Shemaya's boyfriend, who had left it in the apartment within reach of his children with a bullet in the chamber. He was handcuffed and questioned by police, but it's not known if any charges will be filed against him at the time of recording. This was a tragic yet easily avoidable accident that left 2 young children without a mother and cut a young woman's life far too short. Jerry Antoine watched in horror as his girlfriend, Mariam Abdulrub, was abducted before his eyes right outside his home on August 13, 2021. The Atlanta rapper, known as Rapper Germ, contacted 911 to report that he had witnessed a kidnapping. This case is ongoing, so subscribe for updates and more new true 911 calls.
Hello, hey, I'm at 501 Burrow Street, and my girlfriend just got out of the car, and somebody just came and just kidnapped her and just left.
Did they kidnap her and left?
Somebody just left with my girlfriend.
Where are you looking?
Oh my! I'm at 501 Burrows, 501 Burrow Street.
Stuffy?
Yeah. They just left. He was in like a Ford Escort looking type of car.
What kind of car was he in? He said a Ford Escort. What color?
It was like a Jeep car. Like a Jeep.
So what? How did was she snatched? Was she?
Bro, she just pulled up, and then I heard somebody here earlier. Bro. Oh my God, my car is blocked in. What the? Oh my God. Bro.
Okay, sir.
Bro.
Sir, I need you to stay with me for a second.
Bro, what the?
Sir, can you hear me? Or are you?
Oh my God. Bro, I just watched her get kidnapped from in front of my house. What the? Oh
what is
my God.
Was she forced into the car? Did she get in the car or did she walk in the car?
Yes, I watched it all. I watched everything. He had a gun to her. I watched everything.
It was a black
I watched everything.
Hold on. Jerry. Hold on.
He had on a security shirt. Oh my God.
Jerry, I need you to listen to me very carefully. I need you to calm down as best you can. And I have a series of questions that I need to ask you. That I need you to answer.
Yeah.
Okay? I need you to answer them to the best of your ability. You understand me?
Yeah.
All right. You said that you saw your girlfriend get kidnapped by the driver of a black SUV-style vehicle. Is that correct?
Yes. It looked like a Ford Escape kind of car, like a small SUV. Because she just called me 5 minutes ago, and she said, well, I'm about to be here. And I heard her car pull up.
Hold on, Jerry.
And I hear a commotion outside.
Hold on, Jerry. Hold on, Jerry. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. So she had a gun pointed to her?
Yes, I watched it all through my window in my front yard. He had a gun to her, and he forced her into a car. He had on a security shirt. What the
All right, Jay. Where are you located? Are you in an apartment complex?
No, it's 501 Burrow Street, Southeast.
So this is a house?
It's a house.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
All right.
All right. So I have her location in my phone. I'm going to check it, like, period. I can check it.
So you're tracking her location from your phone, is that correct?
I'm loading it up right now. I don't know if she dropped it or not. I think it's in her car. I think she dropped it.
All right, Jerry. Well, we'll get a unit out there to you shortly. Okay. We'll get a unit out there to you shortly. Okay, Jerry.
Man, what the?
All right, Jerry. Jerry, we'll get a unit out there to you soon as we can, okay?
Oh my.
Atlanta 911 operator 7906. What's the address to your emergency?
I am actually at the corner of Lakewood Avenue Southeast and Terrace Way Southeast. I am walking in my neighborhood.
Lakewood Avenue Southeast and Terrace Way Southeast. You need police, fire, or an ambulance.
I think I may need both police and ambulance. I'm walking by. I see a woman face down near an abandoned home.
Let me get you connected with EMS. Hold for one moment, sir. Don't hang up.
Oh, Lord. Hello?
EMS, what's the address of your emergency?
Atlanta with a transfer. Call advised Lakewood Avenue Southeast and Terrace Way Southeast.
There's like an abandoned home at the corner. I don't know the exact address of it, but it's when you turn onto Terrace off of Lakewood Avenue, on the right side, if you're coming from, I guess, the interstate, it's near like an Exxon gas station, and it's right across the street from, I think, the Boys and Girls Club.
Okay, you said the house is across the street from the Boys and Girls Club, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am. It's abandoned. It's boarded up. There is
what's the phone number you're calling from, sir?
It is a cell phone.
Okay, what's your name? Tell me exactly what happened.
I'm walking my dog in the neighborhood. I actually live not too far from here off of Olive Street. And, Lord Jesus, I see a Caucasian woman face down near a mailbox. She is not moving. It looks lifeless. She has on black pants, some white checkers, tennis shoes, white tube socks, and what appears to be like a gray tank top.
Okay. And are you with the patient now?
I'm near her. I have not touched her.
Okay. And how old is she?
I don't know. She might be like a teenager or early 20s. I can't. Her face is obscured by like weeds, and that's what makes me think she's deceased.
Okay. Is she awake?
No, not awake at all. I think
is she breathing?
I have not gotten that close to know.
Okay. Atlanta, I'm 924. Can we go ahead and start fire and PD?
For nature, I know.
Yes.
Okay, I'm 7906.
Okay, sir. Okay, hold for 1 second.
She does not appear to be breathing, though. I do not see any chest going up and down, or even the back.
Okay. Did you ever hear her talk or cry?
I did not.
Okay. Hold for 1 second.
Oh, Jesus.
Hold for 1 second, sir.
Okay.
And can you direct the emergency crew to her?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sending the paramedics to help you now. Stay on the line and I'll tell you exactly what to do next.
Oh, my God. I see blood around her upper body and arms.
Okay, sir. Reassure her. Okay. Hold for 1 second. Is she breathing, sir?
No. Not that I can tell.
Hold for 1 second.
Lord, this is somebody's baby.
Okay, and please tell me, why does she look dead?
She is face down. Her face, her nostrils and mouth are directly into the ground.
Okay.
I don't believe she'll be able to receive oxygen.
Okay.
There appears to be dried blood around her upper back, near her neck, and the side of her arm.
Okay.
Her arms are like underneath her body. Excuse me?
Do you think she is beyond any help?
I do.
Okay. All right, sir. I'm sending someone to assist you. Please leave everything as you found it. Is there anything else we can do for you?
No.
All right, sir. Help is on the way, okay? Thank you so much
All right,
for
I'm
giving
going
us a call.
to be at the corner. I'll stand, and you have my number. You can call me back and give me updates or anything, but I'll wait.
Mariam Abdulrab had just finished her late-night shift bartending at Reverie Bar when she made her way to her boyfriend, Jerry Antoine's home in southeast Atlanta. As she neared his home, Antoine, who had been looking out for her at his window overlooking the front yard, witnessed the woman who he described as his real-life best friend being forced into a car by a gun-wielding suspect. According to authorities, Abdulrab's body was found 4 hours later, a mile and a half from where she was last seen. The Fulton County Medical Examiner's Office confirmed that she had been shot multiple times. 27-year-old DeMarcus Brinkley was taken into custody by the Georgia State Patrol after a traffic pursuit that led to a crash that ended with Brinkley and another person being hospitalized. He was charged with kidnapping, murder, false imprisonment, aggravated assault of a deadly weapon, and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon on suspicion of kidnapping and murdering Mariam Abdulrab. Brinkley was booked into the Fulton County Jail and held without bond. Authorities have not commented on whether or not Brinkley and his victim knew each other prior to the murder. Brinkley was convicted of child molestation in 2013 and was sentenced to 7 years in custody and 8 years on probation. During this sentencing, Brinkley had told the judge that he was on 3 medications, and his defense attorney informed the court that Brinkley had 2 mental health conditions. The judge recommended Brinkley serve his time in custody in a mental health facility. Neither court nor prison records show if Brinkley served his time in such a facility. After serving his time in custody, Brinkley was released on probation in November of 2020. A GoFundMe page was set up to assist Abdulrab's family with her funeral. The page describes her as a bright light with a message reading, "She was kind, gentle, and good. She had a love for animals and art. She was never boastful or unkind. She never had a bad word to say about anyone. She was an angelic soul who was a wonderful daughter, sister, and friend. We miss her dearly." Rapper Germ has paid tribute to his dearly departed girlfriend through various posts on social media, sharing his heartbreak with the world, stating how his best friend was ripped away from him. The rapper's many fans and followers responded with sadness and shared their own posts, one of which going as far as painting a mural of her where others laid flowers. Shortly before 6 a.m. on Tuesday, the 3rd of August, 2021, in a town near Nashville, 22-year-old Smile Direct Club warehouse employee Antonio King arrived at work armed with a Glock semi-automatic pistol and began opening fire as his fellow employees made their way to and from work. When police got to the scene, the shooter was shot from multiple angles and later died in hospital.
Hello, 911.
We got a warehouse shooting in y'all talk about he call because he's the gun.
Okay.
He's shooting everywhere.
Are you
Smile Direct. Smile Direct. Smile Direct. I can't talk.
911, what is the address of your emergency?
I don't know the physical address, but it's Smile Direct Club. 1530. What's going on now?
Yeah. Any on fire?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
We have a call.
I have an active shooter on.
Is someone injured?
Yes, there is a security officer shot.
Okay, we're getting help out there, but please keep me on the line, and if you can, keep yourself as safe as possible. Okay.
Okay, I'm trying.
How many people are you with?
We cleared the office area, and we're trying to clear people in the parking lot. People's seeking shelter in between the vehicles. I don't have a head count, but there's a red car coming.
A red car.
He's still on foot, I believe.
You think the suspect's in a red
He's still on foot, walking. The shooter has a green shirt on and a sling pack around his shoulder, and he's walking beside the building currently, still shooting.
All right, just try to keep yourself as safe as possible. Again, keep me on the line. If you can't, just keep the line open, okay? When you say he's around the building, do you know which corner?
Yeah, I'm sorry, you're cutting out.
Do you know which side?
Right off of Antioch Pike Road, right the main road.
Okay.
So I see the cops topping the hill.
Okay, just stay on the line with me until you can make contact. Just try to keep yourself safe as possible. Let me know if anything changes, okay?
Yes. So he's in the grass.
In the grass?
Right beside the road where the cops are coming.
Right by the road? Hold on one second.
Yes.
Right by the grass where the officers are coming by.
All right, just stay on the line with me, okay?
Okay. Hey, ma'am, stay. Y'all. No, don't go in. We got an active shooter. Yes, he's still on the premises.
Again, just stay on the line with me, okay? Thank you so much for staying calm.
Absolutely. So he's in the parking lot of the warehouse beside us now. So he's walking towards the street.
East side, small direct, okay? He's in the street?
Okay.
You see him with him?
Yeah, he's walking down the sidewalk on the side of the road now.
Sidewalk, okay. All right, again, just keep me with you until we can see if they make contact. And what kind of, was it a handgun, long gun? Could you tell?
Yes, it was a handgun. He's got multiple clips in his sling pack because he keeps replenishing bullets. I've probably heard 20 rounds.
Okay. And sling. Okay. Again, just thank you for staying on. Let me just make sure they make contact with that suspect. Is he still walking away?
Well, I think there's a police officer engaging him on the sidewalk now.
Okay. All right, there, yes.
The gunman was a day shift employee at the warehouse, which manufactured clear teeth aligners, and he was described by his co-workers as nice, polite, and smart. Antonio opened fire during his shift change and was seen replenishing bullets and firing around 20 rounds. He managed to hit 3 employees, security guards Johnny Harden and Carlton Watson, and manager Thomas Abbott. All 3 men were taken to hospital and survived their injuries. Officers from Metro Nashville Police Department apprehended King on a nearby intersection and ordered him to drop his weapon. Instead, Antonio King pointed the gun at officers who fired their weapons. It was all captured on police body cams. No one will ever know what Antonio King was thinking when he started firing at his co-workers, and it seems that mental illness had something to do with it. Antonio King's family were shocked by his actions, and they said they were unaware of the severity of his mental illness. Counseling was offered for the officers who had responded and the employees and witnesses who had hidden between vehicles to shelter from gunfire. Charlie Moore was driving home when an unidentified Georgia state trooper pulled him over. Despite there being 2 children in Moore's car, the traffic stop escalated into a high-speed police chase that ended with a controversial police maneuver and the death of 12-year-old Leiden Boykin. Because Moore had instructed his 14-year-old son to call 911 after he was pulled over, much of the devastating incident was recorded in the following call. However, the boys' voices have been redacted due to their age.
This is Paulding County 911. What's the address to your emergency? You're being chased by who? Okay. What kind of vehicle are you in? You're on Nebo Road? What kind of vehicle are you in? Okay, are you driving the car or are you the passenger? Okay, do you know if the car is silver or black or anything like that? Alright, ma'am. Are you... Okay, so are you not stopping for the cops? You're the passenger, correct? Is the driver refusing to stop? Do I ask her to pull over? Yeah. Okay, what's your first and last name? I understand. I've let them know that I'm on the phone with you. What's your first and last name?
Say what?
What did you say your name was? Okay. Does the driver know that you're on the phone with me? Okay. Do you know why he ran? Okay. The officers are telling me to tell you to pull over. They're going to hit you if they don't. Okay, I'll put in there, do you want a supervisor? But in order to talk to the supervisor, you're going to have to pull over, okay?
I asked for a supervisor, and they are being violent. They broke my window.
In order to speak to a supervisor, you're going to have to pull over. I'll notate that you want to speak to a supervisor.
I need you to give me the phone. I need you to help me now because I didn't do anything wrong. I got 3 officers chasing me right now. I asked for a supervisor. They would not give me one. I asked, what did I do wrong? They wouldn't tell me. They don't have the cameras on. They don't have anything on. It's just 3 white guys, and they are chasing me around my neighborhood.
Okay.
I asked them, what did I do?
In order to speak to a supervisor, you're going to have to pull over. I've notated that you want to speak to a supervisor.
Please. No, but that was too late though. Because now we got a situation where we're in a high-speed chase now because they won't stop. Y'all gotta help me.
They've told me to tell you that if you don't pull over, they're going to hit you.
They're gonna hit me anyway. They already did that when I asked for help.
If you want to speak to their supervisors, you're going to have to pull over so you can speak to their supervisors, okay?
I asked for a supervisor. They wouldn't give me one. That's what I'm saying to you. I need help.
We already have a supervisor en route to that area, okay, sir? They've already been notated. They've already been notified, okay?
Okay, well, please dispatch your officers that have me right now and tell them that they need to get them off of me right now because I'm scared. I got my kids with me right now.
I'll let them know that you have your kids with you. But again, they are asking you to pull over, and you would need to pull over in order to speak to the officer that's on the way, okay?
I am afraid. I'm afraid for my life. Do you hear me? I'm a black man that asked for a reason for being pulled over, and they wouldn't give me that. And then they broke my glass. Y'all gotta help me out, man. Y'all gotta help me. I didn't do nothing wrong. We asked for ID.
Okay.
Before he told me why he pulled me over. Y'all gotta call them off, man. Y'all gotta call them off.
Sir, I've let them know what you're telling me, okay? There's already a supervisor en route, but in order to speak to that supervisor, you have to be stopped.
Okay, well, tell them to chill out, though. I got my kids with me, man.
I've already let them know that there are kids in the car, okay?
Oh, my God. Yo, and they're trying to flip my car, man.
He's telling me to...
Hello? Can I get some help, please? My wife is on the phone freaking out. I need help. This ain't fair.
Sir, I can't make them do anything. All I can do is let them know what you're telling me. There's already been a supervisor notified and en route to your area.
What area?
To where you are driving. Sir, we do have supervisor that's in the area.
No, I don't trust y'all. I'm asking for your help, and y'all not doing that.
Again, I've already let them know that you want a supervisor.
Read it! No! Read it!
Am I good to disconnect? He's on the phone saying they killed his son. Okay. Sir, I'm going to go ahead and disconnect. Rescue is already being notified, okay? We've already got rescue and fire notified, okay? I'm going to go ahead and disconnect.
The incident happened in the early hours of September 10th, 2021, when the 35-year-old father had been driving back from working a night shift. Both boys were in his care. However, the 12-year-old who died was his neighbor's son. When their son was killed in the accident, they were away attending a family funeral.
Granny, I'm on my way. I'm almost home. At least get come.
After stopping Moore's vehicle, the Georgia State Trooper called for backup and was soon met by Paulding County Sheriff's Office deputy. According to a police statement, the driver refused to lower his driver window or produce any type of identification. When Moore continued to refuse to open his window, the deputy smashed it. Moore then allegedly told the officers he was a sovereign citizen and drove away, reportedly running over the deputy's foot. He later said he absconded because he was afraid of what the run-in with police might turn into. The state trooper claimed he believed Moore was under the influence of alcohol, said he wouldn't comply, and then took off along Highway 92. The police then pursued and carried out the pit maneuver. The intention of a pit maneuver is to clip the rear of the vehicle to make it spin out, but on this occasion, it caused Moore's Kia Sorento to flip several times. A Paulding County sergeant said the dispatcher couldn't get the message that there were children in the vehicle to the officers in time because different radio systems were used. The sergeant theorized that the trooper didn't see the boys in the car because it was dark. Moore and his son were given first aid at the scene before being taken to the hospital to be treated for their minor injuries. The parents of the victim claimed they weren't notified about the crash that killed their child by police or told who had identified his body. Instead, Moore's wife told them about the accident and their son's death. They believe the driver holds some responsibility, but the family also questions the actions of the police. Boykin's grieving father spoke to 11 Alive News, saying, "Why was he considered so dangerous that they had to flip that car with them kids in there? Why did he make that decision? And why did he decide to flip that car knowing there was kids in there?"
But they couldn't put a roadblock up and protect those kids. They couldn't figure out any other way than to flip that car over.
When asked about the police chase, heartbroken mother Toni Franklin Boykins said they could have called that off. She told reporters that her son was robbed of his life and told NBC, "I don't know how to deal with this going forward." She believed Moore was in fear when he drove away from the police.
And he said, "I need for y'all to get a supervisor out here. There's too many police cars and I'm in fear of my life."
An emailed police statement said in part, "The pursuit continued at a high rate of speed, and the driver was driving recklessly. The trooper terminated the chase by using the pursuit immobilization technique, PIT. The Kia exited the roadway and overturned in a ditch. The rear seat passenger was unrestrained and suffered fatal injuries." Moore was arrested following the deadly crash and held at Paulding County Jail, where he remains in custody. He is charged with murder during the commission of a felony, first-degree homicide by vehicle, aggravated assault against a peace officer, driving on a suspended license, having an open container in a motor vehicle, and was given a DUI for refusing a breathalyzer. The crash is being investigated by the Georgia Department of Public Safety's Office of Professional Standards, who routinely looks into all fatal collisions. At a gathering for his son, Anthony Boykins asked God to keep us away from accidents, surround us with positive energy and opportunity. His mom said, "He was the sweetest kid that was taken away from me." Speaking on behalf of the shattered family, Chelsea Mills vowed, "We'll make sure Leiden gets the proper justice, and that we will make sure everyone is held accountable." On the 21st of October 2021, actor Alec Baldwin was rehearsing a scene for the Western movie Rust that involved cross-drawing a revolver and pointing it toward the camera lens. Baldwin thought he was using a prop gun. When he fired the weapon, it struck the cinematographer, Helena Hutchins, in the chest and the film's director, Joel Souza, in the shoulder. That's when Rust script supervisor, Mamie Mitchell, called 911.
Bonanza Creek Ranch has had 2 people accidentally shot on a movie set by a prop gun We need help immediately. Okay. Bonanza Creek Ranch. Come on.
So was it loaded with a real bullet or one?
I cannot tell you that.
Okay. Is there any serious bleeding?
I don't know. I ran out of the building. But
That's fine. I still have to go through these, okay? Are they completely alert?
We don't know. I can't tell.
Maybe?
Hello?
Hi. I have a protocol of questions I need to ask. If you can just answer them the best you can, okay? Are they completely alert?
Yeah, they are alert.
Okay. What part of the body was injured?
Yeah, okay. I'm not sure. I'm not in there.
Okay, that's fine. Is there more than one wound?
I think there's one on two individuals.
One wound on 2 individuals? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sending the ambulance up you now, Stanley, and I'll see exactly what to do next, okay?
Okay.
42-year-old Hutchins was airlifted to a hospital in Albuquerque, where she died. Meanwhile, 48-year-old Souza was taken by ambulance to a hospital in Santa Fe and was released the next day. Alec Baldwin only found out that there had been a bullet in the weapon while he was at the police station. That's also when he was told that Hutchins had been killed. Sheriff Adon Mendoza of Santa Fe County said there were 100 people on set, and 16 were in the vicinity of where the shooting took place. The tragic incident uncovered possible conflict leading up to it. It's alleged that hours before the shooting, about 6 members of the camera crew walked off the set over working conditions. Crew members had complained to producers about a number of issues, including long workdays, often exceeding 13 hours, and delayed paychecks. One of the film crew members who quit cited these issues in an email to management. Additionally, on October 16th, just 5 days prior, there were at least 2 accidental gun discharges on the set. Discharges happened inside a cabin used as a set location, and the victim was among the production team members inside. Investigators are still trying to determine how a live round got into the gun that Baldwin was practicing with, why the crew members who inspected it on set failed to notice, and why the gun fired. According to an affidavit, an assistant director, Dave Halls, had gone outside and taken the gun off a cart where it had been placed by the film's armorer, Hannah Gutierrez-Reed, and handed it to Baldwin during the rehearsal. Halls announced that it was a cold gun, indicating that it contained no live rounds and was safe to handle. All 3 people who handled the weapon were cooperating with law enforcement. When Baldwin sat down with ABC for his first formal interview since the incident, he tearfully recalled the moments leading up to the shooting.
And I'm sitting on this pew, and so help me God, I sat on that pew right before they called lunch, and I said, this movie has made me love making movies again. Because I used to love to make movies. I did. You know, I worked with people once. I was going to do the movie The Edge, and they called me and said they got Tony Hopkins to do the film. What do you make of it? Yeah, looking for you here. And I started sobbing. I just started sobbing because I thought, oh God, I'm going to have a chance to work with this guy. Any chance you could go easy on me? When they cast me in It's Complicated with Meryl, I thought, I'm going to get to go make a movie with her. You know, sorry. You know, people, they have their dreams. No matter how old you are, you have your dreams of people you want to work with. And this movie made me love making movies again. I really thought we were onto something. That day, I did exactly what I've done every day on that movie.
Set the scene right before that happened. You're sitting in a pew in the church.
Right.
What's the scene supposed to be?
The scene is the two guys are there who have got me, cornered, and they think I'm shot pretty bad, and I'm kind of wilting, and they have a gun, and the sound outside distracts them, and I then draw the gun, cross-draw out of my holster, pull the gun up like that, and start to cock the pistol, cut. I'm handed a gun, and someone declares, they said, this is a cold gun.
Dave Halls?
The first AD. In my years on the sets of film, hot gun meant that there was a charge in there, and cold gun meant there was nothing in there. When he's saying this is a cold gun, what he's saying to everybody on the set is you can relax. The gun is empty.
That's what cold gun means.
Well, cold gun means there's no charge in there. There could be dummy rounds. This is a marking rehearsal where I'm going to show her. She's standing next to the camera. She's like this. You're me. She's got a monitor here. The camera is here filming that way. She takes a monitor that is his monitor, the operator, and turns it toward her. It swivels, and she says to me, hold the gun lower. Go to your right. Okay, right there. All right, do that. Now show it a little bit lower. And she's getting me to position the gun. Everything is in her direction. She's guiding me through how she wants me to hold the gun for this angle. And I draw the gun out, and I find a mark. I draw the gun out, I find a cut. And what's really urgent is the gun wasn't meant to be fired in that angle.
So if you're shooting directly into the camera lens, you're not aiming.
I'm not shooting into the camera lens. I'm shooting just off.
Just off.
Right, in her direction. I'm holding the gun where she told me to hold it, which ended up being aimed right in below her armpit, was what I was told. I don't know. This was a completely incidental shot, an angle that may not have ended up in the film at all. But we kept doing this, and so then I said to her, now in this scene, I'm going to cock the gun. And I said, do you want to see that? And she said, yes. So I take the gun and I start to cock the gun. I'm not going to pull the trigger. I said, do you see that? She goes, well, just cheat it down and tilt it down a little bit like that. And I cock the gun. I go, can you see that? Can you see that? Can you see that? And she says, and then I let go of the hammer of the gun and the gun goes off. I let go of the hammer of the gun and the gun goes off.
At the moment. The decisive
That was the
moment.
moment the gun went off, yeah. That was the moment the gun went off.
It wasn't in the script for the trigger to be pulled.
Well, the trigger wasn't pulled. I didn't pull the trigger.
So you never pulled the trigger?
No. I would never point a gun at anyone and pull a trigger at them, never. Never. That was the training that I had. You don't point a gun at me and pull the trigger. On day one of my instruction in this business, people said to me, never take a gun and go click, 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 because even though it's incremental, you damage the firing pin on the gun if you do that. Don't do that.
He says he initially thought Hutchins had fainted because he had been told there was no ammunition in the gun. Within about a minute from the fire, everyone was cleared out of the church. In a podcast with Mark Maron, fellow actor George Clooney commented on the incident.
Every single time I'm handed a gun on a set, every time, Mark, they hand me a gun, I look at it, I open it, I show it to the person I'm pointing it to, we show it to the crew. Every single take, you hand it back to the armor when you're done, you do it again. Right. Everyone does it. Everybody knows it.
In the same ABC interview with Alec Baldwin, he was asked what he thinks of the comments Clooney made.
Who felt it necessary to contribute some comment to the situation, which really didn't help the situation at all. You have if your protocol is you check the gun every time, well, good for you. Good for you. You know what I mean? I probably handled weapons as much as any other actor in films with an average career. Again, shooting or being shot by someone. And in that time, I had a protocol, and it never let me down.
The actor was initially instructed not to make any comments about the ongoing investigation, but in an impromptu roadside interview shortly after October 21st, he defended the production.
Well-oiled crew shooting a film together, and then this horrible event happened.
According to court documents filed in late November, investigators were trying to determine whether Seth Kenney, who was supposed to provide the production with blanks and dummy rounds, may have sent live ammunition as well. No one has been charged in connection with the shooting, and authorities have not placed blame on any individual. New autopsy results released in November 2021 detail the gruesome murder of Katie Janess at Piedmont Park. The woman and her dog were found. When 40-year-old Katie Janess failed to come home from a walk one night in Atlanta, her girlfriend, Emma Clark, texted and called but got no reply. So she used the Find My Phone app, which showed that Katie's phone, at least, was in Piedmont Park and not moving. Knowing that something must be wrong, Emma drove the usual routes that her partner would take, but there was no sign of them, and her location on the app hadn't moved. Growing even more concerned, Emma headed to the park. When she arrived, she saw their 3-year-old pit bull lying lifeless on the ground. And then, not far away, she made the even more devastating discovery of Katie's mutilated body. Emma checked for a pulse but couldn't find one. She fled the horrific scene, and at 1:11 a.m. on July 29, 2021, she made the following call to 911.
Atlanta 911, operator 795. What's the address to your emergency?
Sir, I'm at the entrance of Piedmont Park. I just was searching for my girlfriend's purse because I couldn't find her. She's dead. She's here at Piedmont Park. Please help.
You said somebody's dead at Piedmont Park?
Yes, sir. Please send help. Please.
All right, yes, ma'am. I'm going to send help to you.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Where's she at in the park?
She was like near the entrance, like, I don't know how to explain it to you. Did you just see that? That's my girlfriend. What? Yes.
All right, hold.
Please, oh my god, dude, she's like, she's dead, like, it's so.
All right, I'm about to call Grady, okay?
Please.
Yes, ma'am. Are you still on the line? Okay, I guess she must have disconnected. She said,
Atlanta Police Department arrived at the park's 10th Street entrance and secured the scene. Janess had been brutally murdered, and the crime scene was described as gruesome and hard to stomach. Officers searched the park and retrieved surveillance footage from neighboring businesses. There were increased patrols in the area the next day, but searches and inquiries led nowhere. Katie Janess had been in a relationship with Emma Clark for 6 years, and the couple considered themselves married. In grief, Clark posted online saying, "Today I lost the love of my life and my baby boy. It was tragic. She was the most intelligent, kind, humble, and beautiful person I have ever known. I wanted to spend every second with her. He was the sweetest, most loyal companion. My heart is so very broken. My world will never be the same." Piedmont Park is about 2 miles from downtown Atlanta, and at that time of the night, the streets were quiet. The last images of Katie were caught by a camera at the intersection of 10th Street and Piedmont Avenue. They show her walking Bowie across rainbow colors that had been painted for Pride. This last image of Katie is especially profound, as she was part of the LGBT community and was murdered not long after Pride Month. Other cameras captured 6 people in the area at the time of the murders. Atlanta police released the footage and made it clear that the people in it weren't suspects. As Katie and the dog were both stabbed multiple times, it's likely that someone might have heard screams or barking and possibly seen something that could help find the killer. Despite public appeals for information and the police working around the clock, little progress was made on the case. In an August 3rd press conference, Atlanta Police Chief Bryant revealed that he had requested the assistance of the FBI, who can provide resources they don't have. Police chiefs and the city's mayor expressed concerns about rumors that might hinder the investigation. Chief Bryant told the public, "We need to make sure that the information going out to the public is accurate," adding that the police didn't need the distraction of misinformation. Mayor Lance Bottoms said that there was no evidence to support the rumors of a serial killer or that the murder was a hate crime. However, in a shocking autopsy report, Chief Medical Examiner Dr. Karen Sullivan found Janess was stabbed and cut over 50 times, as well as suffering from blunt force injuries. At least 15 of the cuts were on Janess's face, and more than a dozen were on her lower back. The most alarming detail was that the letters F, A, and T were found etched onto her chest. Investigators believe it is likely Janess's dog, Bowie, engaged with the killer to protect his owner. Authorities were examining the animal for potential DNA that might have ended up on, or in the dog's mouth. No reports on this have been released. Since that night, police have identified potential witnesses and ruled out persons of interest, but they haven't released any information about a suspect or possible motive. Crime Stoppers Atlanta announced a $10,000 reward, and police again asked for the public's assistance. Which story did you find most gripping? Let me know in the comments. You can also watch the bonus episode of True 911 Calls made in December here.